I don't know how this game was received at the time.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know either.
I bet it was panned. Somebody look it up. I don't even know if it was played by anybody.
I feel like I've looked this up once before, but... I am so happy this game has been preserved enough that you can actually buy it off of Steam and GOG.
And Epic, too, right?
I don't know if it's
or
on
Origin,
Epic.
One of those things.
I'm not sure about that, but... Reception. Ooh, there's like one sentence. In his book, All Your Base Are Belong to Us, Harold Goldberg criticized tender loving care as being the wrong direction to take.
That's it, huh?
That's
okay.
it?
The game that had no reception at all. Tender loving care. We are at the end of it, basically. This is episode 13 out of 15, I believe. So unless these 2 episodes are way, way longer than the previous ones, we're probably going to beat this game tonight, and I'm sad.
Oh, man.
Content warning for all the bad, stupid things that the 90s knew and loved.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, let's go.
Last we were here, is this the right place to go? The resume from that page?
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you hit the play button, it starts you at the very start of the chapter.
Oh, okay.
This is what happened at the start of last stream.
Stupid. Last time, the dog died. Who'd have saw that coming? The dog that was clearly in existence to get murdered got murdered. Clearly not by Michael, our kind of protagonist. Almost certainly by Catherine to further drive a wedge in their relationship. And he's being framed, basically, for the murder of this dog.
All right, I'll start. No one will probably believe me, but it was her. She's the one who did it. I found the shoes in her closet, covered with red clay. The clay from the storage room in the basement where the rat poison is kept. I'll make everyone believe. They have got to know the truth.
Make them believe.
Forgive me, Jody. Daddy will make it good again. I am losing everything. My family, my job, my sanity, even my happy memories.
Mostly the memories were of weird sex romps.
Yeah.
But...
Maybe it wasn't important that we cure Allison. Maybe we shouldn't bury Jody again. Maybe things should be permitted to find their own natural end. One day Allison will wake up and realize that Jody is gone, and then we can go on.
Just fire her.
Yeah, forgive me, Jody. I'm sorry. Your puppy is in heaven now.
Oh, that's not how you spell your.
Your puppy is in heaven.
It's okay. He's in an awful mental
upset.
state. He can't spell.
We have to get rid of Catherine. It'll take a few days, but I will have things back to where they were, and I will be able to deal with my life again. I want her out of the house. She is evil. How could she kill my little girl's dog? How could she be so cruel? It is going to be difficult to convince Allison that Catherine should leave, but she will listen to me. She has to. I can see them. My father is sitting in his chair with Jody on his lap. I am not imagining this. They are sitting right in front of me. They are staring at me. Their eyes are accusing me. I'm sorry, I say aloud. They do not disappear.
Oh, he's losing it, man.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is the part of the game where, like, some of the stuff you can read, the way he phrases talking about his daughter is different to act like she's alive now, also.
Because he's losing it, man.
Yeah.
I feel like the acting, though, doesn't really portray that same paranoia and
there's a bunch of excerpts of the
madness.
diaries that don't feel like they were it felt like they wrote them after they filmed everything.
Yeah.
So the actors couldn't factor that stuff into their acting. Oh, boy.
Oh, great. I'm horny after killing that dog.
Do something drastic. Allison is so close. She's almost ready. I can't let him screw things up.
For what? Ready for what?
Oh, that was a quick one.
Wow. I have to go kill this dog ASAP.
I just want the little audio entry that she records before the dog dies just be like her just like speeding down the highway in her car with the dog like kidnapped and just like you just hearing cop sirens like behind. All right.
Michael is unraveling.
Oh man, easy journal entry.
Wow, dear diary. Homosexual.
Oh boy.
A teenage boy had tried to kill himself because he feared he was a homosexual. A month before, he had gone to a party with a girlfriend. He had gotten so drunk that he blacked out. The next morning, he woke up in bed with the girlfriend and another couple. All of them were naked. He realized with horror that he had unsafe anal sex with the other boy. What a party. He had no recollection of the evening, but he was terrified that in his drunken state, his true gender preference had emerged. The patient was given an AIDS test and started on hypnotherapy treatment.
Hypnotherapy.
Okay, one of those made sense to do. The 90s was fucking buck wild with homophobia. If you don't know by now,
Sure is.
if you do not know by now, this is accurate to the time. Luddite says Catherine's running a good scam here. Cure one person, traumatize the other, make double the money curing the other one. It's a genius
Eureka.
move. Thanks, Luddite.
Just the poems, boring.
Oh, I miss the
I miss the stupid
the
lingam.
lingam.
The next TAT.
Oh, I know where it is.
I miss the lingam.
What stupid thing is?
Oh no, it did the thing.
Fucking hell,
the
man.
bug where you can't move.
I hate that.
It's alright, we can go straight to the bathroom and we didn't do anything.
Okay, close. Don't save.
Don't save. Yeah.
All right.
Pazuzu says wet ass yoni.
Oh no.
Got some whores in this house.
Okay, so back to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, it's Max Ernst, isn't it? No, it's Egon Schiele. Max Ernst is somebody else that drew like that, though, isn't it? Deep symbolism.
Already?
Oh, already?
Literally click one thing and it breaks on me? Come on.
Look at the way she holds her genitalia. Loose and free. Just swinging it all out there. What does it mean? Watch what you wish for.
I wish for a bug-free game.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Let's just go to Jody's
Let's go to
room.
Jody's room.
Same
Yep.
as always.
Same-
What about the TV?
Same thing.
Requiring all the psychiatrist's skill and many months of his time is the slow uncovering of the emotional conflicts which so often lie at the root of an illness.
Oh, I want to watch this one for real.
Tell us more about Catherine, the girl you fell in love with.
Catherine.
Well, things went swell for a while.
Swell.
It seems she gave me, well, I don't know.
Yes.
Chlamydia?
Well, she gave me love like I never got at home.
Now you see your real problem here is that you say your H's before your W's. A while? Why?
What do you mean, doctor? I thought I said it swell.
Well, it appears to be a terminal case. Yes, we're going to have to kill you.
Can't be helped. Yes. Malgo says this game is like Harvester VR. I would love that.
Is there really no... I mean, maybe in here. Oh, okay, yep.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Acting.
Everything's going so well, and now everything's
You're off
a
center.
mess.
There you go.
Jody is so upset.
Stay on your mark, girl.
Maybe it was a bad idea to get her another dog. But the look on her face when Michael brought it home, I wish this hadn't happened, and I just don't know.
You seem real
Did
upset.
Michael do this? He doesn't really like animals, but he's so kind, and he hates it when people are cruel to animals. And he doesn't like hunting. I have to go and see how Jody's doing.
Not a lot of acting with her eyes.
Not a lot of acting with her anything. The way she
Catherine
acts-
told me the dog that spontaneously exploded.
The way she acts is like, it's just like she was told to like have asthma.
Yeah, oh, what the?
It's evidence. In the basement to make sure that
It is odorless.
odorless. Just
Just
a couple.
Why would you even need to write anything like this down?
Note to self, remember to kill dog.
Kill dog. Kill the dog.
I think that's to like cast a little bit of doubt onto Allison. Maybe Allison did it because she's so cuckoo banana.
Yeah.
Punky is dead, and when I found her, I nearly fainted, and she was stiff, and I thought Jody was lying there, and the feeling came, and like I was falling over, and I threw up all over. I could hear Jody calling for Punky.
Time for radio.
Oh, please, Mary. Get a grip. You were shacked up with a drunk, and now he's left you for a younger woman.
But
that's the reality of it. There's not much point in trying to analyze what happened. You've got to play the cards that were dealt to you. You have to take action to move ahead.
But I loved him so much.
But why? Why would you love a bum? This guy was a bum. Is a bum. He used you, and now he's using someone else, and you've gotten so used to being used and abused that you are wallowing in your misery like a big old hog in the mud. You don't have to feel like this.
But I do feel like this.
But you don't.
Well, don't.
That's what
Have you
makes
tried
humans
not?
different from animals, Mary. Humans have the ability to override their feelings. Override your
Facts
feelings.
don't care about your feelings,
Please.
Mary.
Now go out and get yourself a damn life.
This lady fucking sucks.
She sucks so bad. Oh
Her
my God.
advice is just like, stop being sad. Shut up. Fucking quit it.
I don't think she's a real therapist.
Yeah.
I think that's the TAT.
Knit and be happy. I think we looked at everything else.
Knit and be happy. I guess so, yeah. Who the fuck are these people?
Well concluded this test. Is this child in danger?
No.
What is that? Oh, okay. There's a dog,
There's a
but
dog.
it's separate from the toy that's
Yes.
underneath the donkey toy.
Unless one of those presents is a loaded gun, I think this child is safe.
All children are in danger.
His parents will protect it.
Sure.
Little girls like to play mummy because
I think it's encouragement from society.
Yeah.
They like see it happen. They're like, oh, I should do that too.
Yeah. Also, it makes them feel grown because
Yeah,
they want to emulate their parents, who they
Yeah.
like and are people they know the most. So, but yeah, encouraged by
both
their
of
parents
those.
to feel grown up.
I've seen that
which
exact
of these
toy
movies would you
before.
rather
Yeah.
see?
I would love to see Gerald McBoing Boing.
Yeah, I gotta see. Those are like Gerald McBoing Boing is on the actual picture. Those are the real. Are those
Hold
real?
up. Hold up.
Is that a Photoshop or is that real?
Gerald McBoing Boing. I just said that at my phone.
Wikipedia. Gerald McBoing Boing is an animated short film about a little boy who speaks through sound effects instead of spoken words.
Oh, that's actually fun. I would like to see that. It doesn't. It's not as pornographic
8 minutes.
as I thought it would be. What's Beaver Valley? I don't think you should speak that into your phone.
No.
No.
Looking up disgusting porn.
Now downloading all the porn to your phone.
Here, you can play this while I look up Beaver Valley.
It's real.
Yeah. A photographic study of the lives of birds and animals inhabiting the region in and around a beaver pond.
Oh, it's produced by Walt Disney. Is that the one with the lemmings that they pushed off a cliff?
Oh, no.
What's Kon-Tiki? Is that another... Is that a Tiki Room spin-off?
Not John Tiki.
Kon-Tiki. Yeah, Norwegian adventurer Thor Hailsdar suspects that the South Sea Islands were originally colonized by South Americans in 1947. Despite his fear of water and inability to swim, he decides to prove his theory. He and 5 companions set sail from Peru on a balsa wood raft built from an ancient design. Their only modern equipment is a radio, and they must navigate using the stars and ocean currents. After 3 exhausting months at sea, they achieve their goal. That guy's a maniac.
Wow.
I would rather see that movie of this guy doing something that is basically a very long stunt that he should not be doing. Although Gerald McBoing Boing sounds pretty good too.
That or Beaver Valley, honestly.
Yeah.
Gerald McBoing Boing.
You don't think Kon-Tiki sounds interesting? Seeing a crazy fuck who can't swim do a sea voyage? That's like Jackass on the ocean.
Right, maybe.
I'm gonna click Gerald McBoing Boing because
Sure.
it's short. I'd rather see something short.
There's a 2012 version of this, too.
Oh.
Kon-Tiki. Yeah.
Fucking...
Huh.
Okay.
What kind of relationship do most married couples have?
Oh, it's the 90s, so it's awful. It's dull, it's painful, it's married with children, it's, my wife is hot, but I resent her. Tempestuous.
Tempestuous.
Tempestuous. I don't know, peaceful.
Peaceful?
Or loving.
Sure.
Why is the woman holding that bottle?
It's fucking, she's
bottle.
She's fucking putting it away
She's
in the
putting
fridge.
it away. Or she wants a fucking drink.
Putting the groceries away.
Sure.
Don't ask me these questions, they make me mad for some reason.
Would you read a newspaper that you found in a garbage can?
Was it on top? Was it on top of the trash?
There was a doily under it. This fucking amazing pose.
He looks like...
Sure, it's free. It's free.
It's free. What's it touching?
My least favorite chore is...
These quizzes. Ah, it's the 90s.
Laundry.
Mine is doing the dishes.
I fucking hate doing the laundry.
Well, I'm glad that we, as a couple, have decided who does the dishes and who does the laundry.
Yeah.
You do the dishes and I do the laundry.
Wow, vacuuming is I don't care about.
Let's compromise and say vacuuming.
No, I don't really mind doing the vacuuming.
I don't mind it that much either.
Vacuuming like isn't hard and it does not take that long either. The worst part is like moving the couch, I guess. Laundry.
I am an unimportant person.
Oh. That's a rude question.
I'm important to people.
Everyone's
Some
important.
people.
Everyone's important to somebody.
Yeah.
I am overcome by waves of nausea.
Only when I have the flu.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's in the jar?
Something horrible!
Like, horrible! Tiny asses! Large testicles, I don't know.
Oh no.
Something that's the wrong size. Look at these placemats. Illustrative.
That's not gonna solve your problem.
What?
Why don't you just tell Allison that you killed the dog? Tell her you're sorry, you made a mistake. You'll get another dog. It would mean a great deal to her.
I didn't kill the dog. You did.
The dog is dead. And Allison is dangerously upset. You've got to do something about it.
You enjoy making people suffer, don't you?
Yes, I mean, no.
I like to help. That's why I became a nurse.
Hey, there's an idea. Let's talk about you for a change.
My life is none of your concern.
Well, my ghost friend has rated all of your
Your
diaries.
ex-husband. Why'd he leave you?
Don't push me, Michael. I'm better at this game than you are.
What are you afraid of?
I might have the same of you, but I already know the answer.
Ghosts.
My
What is that
boobs
supposed to
in your face.
Tell me about the accident. Tell me the details.
God, I hate you.
You hate yourself. You think I don't know why you want Allison to remain half catatonic?
Go to hell.
You were driving the car.
What do you want to hate fuck about it?
I wasn't.
Oh, the police report says you were. You couldn't negotiate the turn, but you should have. You've driven that road so many times before.
It was raining.
And Jody didn't have on her seatbelt because you didn't insist. But you wore one. You saved yourself by wearing it.
It's not true.
Of course it's true.
Shouting in this echoey house.
Yeah.
Well, Allison remembers. You think she's forgotten, but she remembers everything. She told Jody to put it on, but Jody started to cry. And you said that it would be all right.
Get away from me. Get out of my house.
Just say you're fired.
Was it?
She'd still be alive. Just a little seatbelt and her head wouldn't have smashed against that windshield.
Please stop it.
Not only did you lose your daughter, but your wife is lost in some world where this didn't even happen.
You're evil.
And I lost my bra.
You're crazy. You don't want to help your wife because you're sicker than she is.
No.
Face the truth, Mike.
No. No.
You're...
No, you.
Oh, the movie soundtrack is back.
I thought you said the booby soundtrack.
The movie soundtrack is back.
I'm sorry, the huh? The what? I'm having some Freudian slips. He had to hold fake puke in his mouth that whole time.
Got the smallest amount of fake puke in my mouth.
It's just beer. I'm gonna sleep in this puke now. Put my hair right in it.
Bleh. Bleh.
This is the most ridiculous, like, thing ever.
Yeah. Oh no, Michael, watch out! There's a steep cliff if you keep rolling that way. Watch out! No!
Punky's grave's still open.
Oh no!
Even a greater infraction of her professional code of integrity.
Do something, John Hurt. Do something.
I'm in the future now. I can't. I can only speak to you specifically.
But you may have been right.
No.
Maybe Michael does want to keep Allison in her state of denial.
No.
What are your thoughts on this?
On the other hand,
I think this is ridiculous, John Hurt. That's my thought.
I would never step on a crack.
false.
Yeah, what?
Catherine is a dangerous person.
Yes, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
fucked
yeah.
Up. Like at this point, you can't not say that.
I mean, how do
dangerous.
you have no opinion on that or disagree about it? She seems pretty fucking awful.
Yeah.
If somebody was threatening me, I would
run away.
Run away. Yeah. I can't fucking kill somebody or beat them up. And facts and logic with somebody who's threatening you.
Sue them. That's just gonna make them beat you up sooner.
Catherine has a vindictive streak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Michael crashed the car.
No.
Disagree. Why would he do that?
That's absurd.
That is ridiculous. There's
nobody
nothing...
would self-own themselves so hard.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing.
There's nothing
no
to indicate
evidence
that. Yeah.
to hint at something like that.
I hate.
What the fuck?
No.
False.
Michael is probably an alcoholic.
They've been showing him drinking as like a
as a movie narrative. I would say they are trying to make him look like an alcoholic.
You never see him fucked up and wasted. He's always at most 2 beers in.
Yeah, he has 2 beers.
And then he gets cranky.
He gets cranky.
That's not being an alcoholic.
He's not a nice drunk. He probably shouldn't drink because he's fucking meaner when he's drunk. But I don't know. I'm not a therapist. I can't diagnose.
I would
somebody
disagree.
as an alcoholic. 2 beers, Michael.
He doesn't drink enough. Like even if he's drinking every day.
I would drink more than him if I were in his situation.
Yeah. Disagree.
You just can't act drunk.
Time for the radio right
Again,
away.
Ugh.
I mean, it's every guy's fantasy to have sex with 2 women at once.
Menage a trois.
You ask any guy, he'll tell you the same thing. You go ahead, ask. Anyway, I
Why aren't you asking?
Lisa, my wife, to do it with me and another woman for years. Years, Dr. Betty. And she said, no, Tony, that's gross. I don't want to. And finally, I got down on my knees and I begged her. She said, okay, Tony, I'll do it because I love you so much. So we got in touch with a woman through a personal ad. And we met at the Pancake Hut. Her name was Amanda. Oh, man, she was hot. Beautiful face, killer body.
Pancake Hut.
I told her I'd pay her with pancakes.
Anyway, to make a long story short, the 3 of us went back to our house and made a Tony sandwich. This thing, my wife was totally into it. I mean, she was all over the bed like some kind of porn star or something. I mean, she and Amanda did this one thing with maple syrup and a ping pong.
What's the problem, Tony?
Well, see, at first, it was great. You know, I felt like a chic.
We know where this is going.
It was amazing. Amanda started bringing over all of this cool stuff, sex toys, things like that. I was buying D batteries every time I passed through the checkout line at the grocery store.
We get the picture, Tony.
I'm sorry. Well, they told me one night that they didn't want me involved, you know?
Uh-huh.
And they just wanted me
What a
to
twist.
watch. And, I mean, that was okay, too. I mean, geez, they're gorgeous. You know, it's like every guy's fantasy to watch 2 beautiful women. And the attachments.
And the maple syrup.
The attachments!
The maple syrup.
Sorry.
They were demoing all these new things with this vacuum. It was crazy.
See,
I lost my train of thought. I don't know why I called.
even want me in the same room. You know, I can't even watch. I'm out of the picture.
Are you and your wife still intimate?
Jeez, why? You mean,
Sexually or
just the 2 of us?
what?
Yes.
No, she only wants to be with Amanda. And I feel, well, pretty left out. Now
This is
they
a
don't
long
even
one.
want me coming around their apartment anymore.
Their apartment? Your wife is living with this Amanda now?
Yeah,
Good for
but I
her.
think it's just a phase.
How long have you been separated?
Just a face.
3 years now.
I don't think it's a phase, Tony.
So what do I do?
Go out and get a life.
That's her catchphrase.
Wow, great
Wow.
advice.
Just classic, you know?
Oh, man.
Bisexuals are just legendary sluts, man. That's just the 90s. It's what they were, man. You just gotta go hard.
This is yours.
Punky ate poison just like the first Punky. Oh. Just like the first Punky? The first Punky got poisoned? I didn't catch that. The Giant Bomb playthrough.
No.
And Jody has been crying all day, and Michael and Catherine have been fighting, and Catherine wants Michael to go right out and get another dog, but Michael thinks that we should wait, and the next dog must stay inside at all times, and we'll get a nice muzzle for her so that she can't eat anything bad, and nothing bad will happen to her. I love you, Jody. It definitely makes it seem like Allison did it, actually.
Yeah, with that that little thing there.
The little thing of the first Punky being poisoned. If true, that's big if true.
Mm-hmm.
Bisexuals use ping pong balls. Lesbians use marbles, says Pazuzu.
God, I forgot about the marble thing.
The first Punky ate slug poison. This one ate rat poison. What will they do next, these wacky dogs?
What?
Is this Danger Death Ray?
No. Danger Death Ray's in color.
Puma Man? It's the same fucking mansion from Puma Man or Danger Death Ray.
What are you doing here?
Came to have my head examined for ever letting you out of my life.
Yeah, Puma Man's in
Long
color.
time.
3 years, Ruth. Downbeat Club, New York.
And you have a marvelous memory, too.
Some things in particular. Well, now tell me, what's a glamorous movie star doing in a psychiatric clinic?
Well, I don't do
Did you
much
say
starring,
booby
though.
star?
For lack of a story? Maybe you came to the right place.
Oh, don't tell me you think there's a story here.
Oh, fascinating, beautiful woman, 3 dead men, 1 an Oscar Award winner, and now you. All the ingredients for a scenario.
All the ingredients for a scenario.
A scenario?
Of some sort.
Here, too.
Why, do you think I need a psychiatrist?
What? That was the most boring clip of them all.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. You should save.
The next TAT
You're right. I should save.
What if Catherine was writing Allison's diary entries?
The
Oh!
next TAT will begin.
Luddite, you might be right. That's quite plausible, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know which of these people killed this dog. Except I'm pretty sure it wasn't Michael because we're kind of like following him.
Yeah,
the most.
we would have seen Michael do it, I think.
Yeah.
The next TAT will be given.
Oh,
in-
I know about the TIT.
Look in the knick-knack basket next to the sink.
The knick-knack basket.
The knick-knack. You're living a life where you need a basket just for your knickknacks?
You gotta simplify your life.
Uh-huh.
A sexual encounter between the artist and the viewer. Whoa.
Damn.
It's just old-timey porn.
Yeah. Is that like face
I was
right
making
there?
love with a ghost.
A ghost.
This book will fuck you, says Luddite.
I don't like this hovering over the toilet.
Very judgmental watching you shit. Also,
Yeah.
wasn't that like there's like a shelf next to the bathtub that really juts out in a way that looks like you're gonna hit yourself on it
I'm
if you were
assuming
taking
maybe
a bath.
that's like where you put the soap and shit, but it looks like the soap would just fucking shoot right off that surface.
And also like touch the wallpaper. That's wallpaper.
Yeah, and touch the wallpaper like this needs to be like a dish.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a shower.
No, I don't think they.
Oh no, you tempted fate.
Fuck.
You can't be in the bathroom and click this many
Why
times.
does the bathroom bust? Ooh, no. No.
Nice save. That was a close
Jesus.
one.
I was just holding the button and it went to the next prop for some reason. That would have sucked. That would take us like 20 minutes to get back up to this point.
Soap on a tray. Maybe.
The The next
Okay.
Okay, we don't need
Don't
to
need to
go.
go to the bathroom. Let's go to the living room.
We didn't go to Catherine's room.
Oh, you're right. What the hell, man?
What the hell, man?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh, I hate
You're
this
getting
bug.
you're getting real greedy with these clicks.
What am I doing? I'm clicking because I have to click. What are you... How am I getting greedy?
Don't click so fast.
Don't click so fast.
You have to really savor these clicks.
Click. Click.
Yeah.
Okay, Catherine's room.
Click.
Click. Click.
Can't speedrun this game. That's the challenge of it.
Michael. I was sent here to do a job to...
Poor Michael.
person well again. Now I'm wondering if the price is too high.
Now you're wondering?
I feel his sanity is on dangerous ground.
What the fuck?
I wish I could talk to you. I need your advice. I know that you would probably say something helpful.
Am I doing something bad right now? I can't tell.
You'd probably
I have no morals.
I have to do my job. I was sent here to help Allison, and I'm not going to let
Really
anything
fumbled
or
it there.
anyone stop me.
Shit.
Are these for Dr. Turner?
Yeah, I don't know who
I think they're for Dr. Turner, maybe.
Is she like Agent Cooper and she's talking to some... talking to Diane?
Yeah, she sends the cassette tapes to Diane.
Yeah.
It had to be done. I told him what he had to hear. It was his fault. His. His baby's head smashed against the windshield. His wife's illness. All of it. His fault. His. Exactly as I'd stood at the mirror and told myself, ruthlessly, because Michael and I are cut from the same cloth. Someday he may even understand how much I did for him. Understand that it wouldn't have ended without it. That the burning doesn't stop until you recognize your own guilt, stumble beneath its weight, until you resign yourself never again to suffer the consequences of a single careless moment. Afterwards, I went up to my bedroom and looked at myself in that same mirror, and I wept. Yeah, right. Nah, you didn't. Dr. Turner, by far the most interesting and knowledgeable psychiatrist I met while at the clinic, was a middle-aged man who was an expert on adolescent female behavior. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
He is a fascinating person, empathetic, charming, and witty. He has the respect of his peers and the love of his friends and family. Last year, however, something occurred between him and one of his patients, something that would shock everybody who knows him and would most certainly ruin his career. I'm the only person he told. She's a teenage girl, a nymphomaniac, who was accused of murdering...
Gasp. The dog.
The dog! Me, while writing this entry.
Oh no!
That's why I couldn't finish my sentence.
Yeah, you're suddenly going through these same backgrounds you've gone through a dozen times, and suddenly there's just a little bit of blood like over here that you can click on.
That would be so cool. I wish.
That would be cool.
Oh, wouldn't this game be so much better if it had like a fucking like horror element to it, or a like a dark like you were getting a little crazy journey. I mean, like the 90s definitely had that predilection toward doing shit like that. They just didn't do it where it was like totally perfect to do it in.
Yeah.
Gets more unhinged each fucking chapter, which it has with the sex.
All right, here we go.
Here you go.
I've got to get through to Allison. I can't let this go on. She's trying to put it all on me, blame me for everything. I couldn't take it anymore. The confusion, the turmoil, the anger and helplessness. I ran outside and spewed my guts up in the dirt and the weeds.
I wouldn't call that spewing. That was fucking like a baby burp. That was a small upchuck.
Yeah, that was a baby not liking the food that you were giving him a little bit.
Thanks for subbing, Green
Thank
Thunder.
you. I don't know how long I lay there. I wanted the earth to reabsorb me, to absolve me of my sins. My body felt so heavy, as if my organs and skin had turned to rocks and lead.
Cool.
I buried my face in the ground and breathed in the loamy smell.
Loamy.
And, oh, that's a word. That's a good word.
I love
loamy.
loamy.
And then I wept. I cried like a child, cursing and sobbing, beating my fists on the ground. My face was wet with tears and the snot ran down my upper lip. I curled up in the fetal position like Allison and fell into a half-waking, half-dreaming state. I made myself think of good things. I saw Jody at a birthday party, blowing out her candles and clapping her hands with glee. I saw my father chopping wood behind the barn, his muscular forearms and powerful hands wielding the heavy hatchet like a toy.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Daddy.
Hey, I saw Allison kneading bread in the kitchen, a streak of flour across her forehead where she had tried to brush her hair out of her eyes. I saw Mark and Susanna at the homecoming dance, holding hands and laughing. With all my strength, I used these scenes to banish the accident from my memory, the memory that haunts me all the time. And no matter how hard I fight it, it comes again. Jody is
crushed against the dashboard, her crumpled body in the car. The inhuman wail of Allison. Allison is crying in the smell of gasoline. And Allison is crying as she cradles her baby's body in her bloody arms.
And a distant wail of the siren. Please come, oh God, please hurry now. Not much time. Don't cry, Allison. Please, I'm sorry. Oh Christ, a thin trail of blood leaking from Jody's tiny nostril. Make it stop. I fell asleep in the woods. When I awoke, it was dark and a wolf was eating my leg.
You segued into that joke so naturally.
Thank you.
You tricked me for a half second there. Oh.
In the pale light, I saw a deer standing about 10 feet away. It was pulling on the grass and munching away contentedly. I didn't know that I was there. I remembered a story that Mark had told me about the Indians who used to live here. Oh boy.
Thanks. When's the sex with the deer gonna happen?
Right? How they were so stealthy, they could sneak up on a deer and pull out some of its tail hair. The deer, what?
What?
The deer turned away from me. Suddenly, more than anything in the world, I wanted to grab some hair from the deer's tail. It was a talisman or a magic amulet, like a unicorn's horn or the golden grail. That would cure me of my pain.
What the
Alchemy.
fuck?
I'm gonna learn alchemy.
Alchemy, I'll bring
my daughter back.
Bring back Jody. She'll be just like she was
All
before.
the chemical components of a human body.
Plus deer hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obsidian Overlord says, I saw a deer standing about 10 feet away, then a horse came along and started eating it.
Rygor also says full Michael Alchemist.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn.
I crept up behind it slowly. My hand trembled as I reached out.
Just reaching for this deer's ass.
Closer. The deer's chewing was so loud that it couldn't hear me. My heart beat wildly. I stepped on a twig. The cracking sound was as loud as a gunshot. The deer, grass still hanging from its mouth, took 3 powerful leaps and was gone into the dark woods.
This would be so funny to see. Like, if this was...
I wish they filmed this part.
If this was filmed, this would be the funniest thing to see right now.
This dude just slowly reaching for a deer's butt.
Yeah, that would be so... Like,
and a deer chewing so loud it's like...
And this is after a car crash that killed his kid. Like, it's just so incongruous.
And that was when I remembered something that I had forgotten. It was about Mark. It was a day in May, the summer before Susanna came. We had gone up into the mountains on Mark's... Is it just a story about him fucking one of his girlfriends or friends or something again? Him driving, me with my arms wrapped around his waist, scared to death I'd get bounced off. We rode for over an hour, almost to the top of the mountain. Mark pulled off into a meadow. The grass was bright green, full of flowers and bees. Mark got off the bike and walked to the center of the field. He lay down on the grass and put his ear to the ground. He said that this was the place he wanted to die.
What?
I asked him if he had ever listened to the Earth's heartbeat.
Why would you ask that?
It was something my grandpa had shown me when I was a kid. Mark had never done it. I put my ear against the soft, cool grass. Mark did the same. He told me that all he could hear were bugs. I told him to be quiet. I said that he had to lay there and clear his head. He had to breathe softly and stay perfectly still.
That's your own heartbeat, dog.
It's your own heartbeat, bro.
Dog, that's your own heartbeat.
We listened for about 5 minutes. It started with the faintest sound, an almost imperceptible thump that seemed to come from deep within the ground.
My favorite kinds of thumps are imperceptible thumps.
Like a drop of water resonating in a subterranean cavern, dropping from a stalactite to a dark pool. At first it had no rhythm. Then, slowly, as it grew in volume, it took on the steady beat of a heart. I asked him if he heard it.
This is like a Junji Ito story, actually.
Mark's eyes were squinting in concentration, and then they popped open, and he smiled like a kid opening a wonderful present at Christmas.
A wonderful present.
He said he heard it, and tears welled up in his eyes. I told him what my grandpa had said to me. Now that you've heard this sound, your life will never be the same.
Now that you've played this game, your life will never be the same.
We lay there as the sun beat down on our heads and made us drowsy. I watched as Mark nodded off. Then I fell asleep with the heartbeat thumping in my head. It's something I always wanted to share with Jody, but I never got the chance.
Oh, that's sweet and weird. Thanks.
It's kind of weird, but kind of
sweet a little. This is the only one that wasn't like you read it and you hate Michael.
Yeah, that's the only one where it's like kind of a normal story,
Except
like kind of weird, but like innocent.
Except for the part where he grabbed a deer's butt. Or tried to.
Yeah, I guess that part. He got swept up in the idea of mysticism.
If this were a braver game, there would have been like homoerotic, bisexual undertones.
I was honestly expecting that.
I was expecting it.
Because every other diary entry from him is just like, and then I fucked some lady I never knew in a really inappropriate place.
Yeah. But like the 90s, I've learned from my research, men just weren't bi. Like they just weren't considered bi. And to this day, that stereotype remains that men can't be bisexual. So it was just like you're either gay or straight. That's it. If you have one gay experience, you're fucking gay. a lot of hypocrisy of the 90s there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really weird that all the ladies are allowed to have lesbian bisexual relationships here.
Mm-hmm.
You think I pushed him too far, don't you?
I think your nipples are pushing too far.
I knew you would. You probably even think that I killed that dog.
Yeah.
Maybe you think you know more about my patient than I do, just like her pathetic husband.
Wow.
You are calling me out.
Before, but this isn't about him, it's about his wife. Who knows what he's going to do next?
Is it worth it to fix one person if it just mentally destroys another?
He wants her to be a damn vegetable, don't you see? It's his penance. He feels better about himself if he's burdened with being the caregiver for his poor wife.
This is like some sort of trolley problem.
If she gets better, it's over for him. He'll have no outlet for his guilt over causing his daughter's death. But I'm not going to let him use her like that. She will get over this. I know what's best for her. What a mess. I better go look after Allison.
Aw, Fart Kilometer, that's a sweet story. Mm-hmm. Their 12-year-old nephew asked his sister to buy him a bi pride flag because his best friend came out to him and wanted to show his support.
Oh.
That's so cute. The kids are all right, man.
Yeah.
Parts of me are like not jealous of kids these days because they have to deal with like the world blowing up. But a lot of me are like knick-knack basket. The knick-knack basket.
The knick-knack basket.
It's just derailing all of my
The
thoughts.
basket with the knick-knacks in it.
The knick-knacks on it. On it and in it and upon it, the knick-knacks.
Around it.
The basket.
The basket itself is a knick-knack.
It is true. Yeah, the kids seem alright is what I'm saying.
Okay. Ready for the test?
I can't wait for this knick-knack basket.
The basket.
There it is.
Wow.
Can't wait to see that guy's grundle.
Who drew this man lounging about with his penis out? I ask you.
Them rendered onions hanging out there.
Rendered onions.
Rendered onions.
Doodling is a waste.
False.
Doodling.
Doodling is great.
Especially when it's someone's lingam.
If you're a kid and doodling, keep doing it. It's great.
ABD. Always be doodling.
Always be doodling.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child, I rebelled against the rigid structure imposed by
Oh man, Total Eclipse.
Total Eclipse.
That bunny is saying Total Eclipse. That person is zapping a Jewish man.
Yeah, what's going on there?
With S's.
And there's a
clown.
A turkey.
It's a robotic turkey.
Robo turkey.
Oh, these are great.
I do like these doodles.
These are awesome.
Did I rebel against the rigid structure imposed by coloring books? I colored in the lines because I thought it was satisfying.
Yeah, I mostly tried to color in the lines, so I didn't rebel with that.
Yeah, false.
Yeah.
What this picture needs is some color.
I'd like it with color, but
yeah, I would like it with color.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What this mouse needs is...
Oh, that's such a cool drawing. Oh, no.
He needs a motor.
The tail is in front of him. Ooh, this is one of those cool morbid drawings.
He needs a motor to go faster.
I like that R2-D2 and C-3PO are up there. And K5T9, is that another Star Wars reference I don't know?
K5T9. I don't think that's Star Wars.
It's a pretty good drawing of that mouse.
I do like that drawing, though.
Good.
The wheel, for some reason, looks really nice.
He needs a motor.
He needs a motor.
Yeah, he's got to go fast.
Yep.
If a rocket ship landed in my backyard, I would...
A rocket ship or a UFO?
Yeah. Like
what? Oh.
Like if a rocket ship landed in your backyard and didn't crash into.
Yeah, there's
like if
there's
it landed.
There's a lot of assumptions here. Rocket ship and landed.
Yeah, that tells me aliens.
Yeah, I think they meant aliens, judging by the answers.
Otherwise, it's SpaceX landing one of their things.
But
and
rocket
it's like,
ships are
"Get away from me."
real, and landing means intention and not crashing. Give my gun.
I would hide in the basement.
I would hide in the basement. No, I don't want the drama.
Love to a person, even if they had a giant hand in place of
What? What? How hot is the rest of the person that is in a hand? Can they talk?
What?
Do they know that there is a hand?
What?
What is this question?
What is this? I've never seen this question before.
My answer is false. Their head is a hand, and that's distressing.
Well, I'm sorry, I just gotta...
At any point you're making love to the person that has a hand for a head, their head can just grab your face.
Yeah, no,
your whole head.
I am on your side with this. I just have to think about why.
Oh, there's fan art from Fat Dragon Quest there.
Thank you, Fat Dragon Quest. Let's see what it is. I have to recover from this question. Ah!
That's good.
It's an Ava reference, baby.
Ava reference.
Oh, that's nice. Zankoku. That's great. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I feel like my body temperature rose by like 3 degrees.
From seeing that hot lady with the hand for a head.
Yeah, totally.
No, same. What, I cannot stress this enough. What?
What in the fuck is this?
Okay, I love this because clearly, like, there's no more evidence here than this, that they had the images and made up the questions because they had the images. This is like the most evidence for that ever, because they had this and they were just like, I don't know, would you fuck this? Is the question.
No.
No.
That's messed up.
I love no opinion there. A combination of those colors. Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't choose one.
It doesn't help for me to tell other people about my problems.
Sympathize, look it out, complain, looked at,
lucked out,
complain. Then there's a weird Charlie Brown at the bottom. There's another
Sarah
Charlie,
Palin
another Charlie Brown underneath.
with a football.
It doesn't help for me to tell other people about my problems.
That's false.
I'm just trying to like wrestle with the syntax. It doesn't help. It does help me to tell other people about my problems. So yeah, it is false. I like telling people about my problems.
Most people wish that they could scream whenever they
Yeah, also,
true.
let's appreciate these drawings.
I like that this head is done well.
These are great. That stick with the little
skull.
voodoo skull on it, the weird dog. These are all great. These flowers.
These illustrations are pretty good.
These are actually very good. A lot of these. I like these a lot.
True.
Yes, true.
I believe that the face on Mars.
These are great. Like that's a cool doodle.
Negative space.
Negative space doodle boobies doodle boobs.
With a fork.
Looks like a band logo or something.
It's a naturally occurring rock formation that happens to look like a face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good grief.
Right.
Why are you so dirty, Michael? Oh, it's from rolling around outside.
Yeah, he slept in the forest.
And crying. Oh, that just happened. I thought that happened after the daughter died.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Michael, you look terrible.
Well, I almost caught a deer.
What have you been doing?
I went for a walk in the woods. I fell asleep.
I tried to pull the hairs from a deer's butt for alchemy purposes.
Didn't work.
Dinner hours ago.
Hours ago?
I've been waiting for you to come home and apologize to her for what you did to the dog.
That's bullshit.
Michael.
I didn't do it.
It's very important that you go up to your daughter's room and tell her that you're sorry. Promise her you'll get her a new dog.
Allison.
I don't want to talk to you until you do what Catherine tells you to do. I want you to apologize to our daughter.
I've been in a transmutation circle in the woods. It didn't go good, says Blackhawk Omega.
I didn't do it, but I'll go up and I'll talk to Jody and I'll make her feel better.
Michael's got two modes. And it's almost normal guy and child man.
Yeah.
Pouty, annoying child man.
Yeah, really snide and
crappy.
Sarcastic.
I remember that. Oof!
Ooh.
Ow!
The Foley makes that sound like it really hurt.
Oh.
What on earth are you doing?
Falling down the stairs, bitch. That's what I'm doing.
Are you all right?
You're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're evil. You should be locked up.
Fire her!
You're overstressed, Mr. Overton. Perhaps you could use some counseling. She's right, Michael. You're a mess.
She's not right. She's vicious and cruel, and you gotta stop listening to her.
Fire her.
Maybe you should go see Dr. Turner. That's a very good idea.
Well, that is a good idea. I think I will go see Dr. Turner. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now.
It's 1 a.m, Michael.
The night.
And now it's daytime.
He slept in the car. Where's Dr. Turner's hot convertible?
Dr. Turner never existed.
He was a figment of your imagination.
Wow.
The whole time.
Green Street.
That's
Green Street.
That's so funny out of context if you don't know that's her name.
Yeah.
Didn't want any excuse.
Green Street.
What do you mean?
Where's Dr. Turner?
Still in Portland?
No.
Lady in red.
What time will he be here?
His brother passed away last night. He's not going to be here for several days. What's happened to you?
I've had a bad time, Mrs. Greenstreet. A very bad time, and I need to talk to the doctor.
Very bad time.
Not possible.
It has to be possible.
Perhaps we could call someone else, Dr. Wasserman.
No! Let's go in your office now.
What for?
I need some information and you'll help me.
I don't know what I can do. I'm just manning the office.
Let's go in there now!
Time to call the cops.
Yeah.
Time to call the cops because this scary man is threatening the shit out of me.
Yeah. This is like a hostage situation, practically. I love Mrs. Greenstreet's earrings.
Going to be very upset with you.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm very upset with him going away and leaving me with Mrs. Randolph.
He's not exactly on vacation, you know. It isn't that he deliberately deserted you. What information do you want from me?
Dr. Turner told me that Mrs. Randolph came through an agency. Is that right?
Well, a clinic, actually. A psychiatric clinic.
That she was in.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? Dr. Turner just happens to be in Portland right now.
That's where his family lives.
Look, I want you to call up that clinic and tell them to phone my house and tell Miss Randolph to leave.
Wouldn't it be such a twist if Catherine like killed the real Catherine and took over her place and she's pretending to be this
Now
thing and
that-
tricking everybody?
that would be
be
good.
a kick-ass twist.
That would be kick-ass.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That does not happen, but that's
Nope.
really good. You should write video games.
Fuck. I should.
Yeah, you should do it.
I gotta get back into learning Unity.
Yeah, people can make this garbage. Come on. That's a good twist.
Dr. Turner isn't going to like this.
I don't give a damn. Don't
Except Dr. Turner only had a scene with her earlier, so that kind of...
Well, no, I mean, it's just like...
I'll do it myself.
My
I forgot we can pause these.
Yeah, we can pause these. No, my theory is that, like, because I thought about this.
All
No,
right.
it would be that it's
Hit-
like,
hit me.
okay, she came from some other clinic, like, she got referred. Like,
I'm
the
gonna
first...
change into not as hot pants.
Okay.
So I can hear you, though.
Yeah, the first time Catherine is supposed to meet with Dr. Turner, that the real Catherine has already been like killed or kidnapped or whatever by this imposter Catherine. And so from the very first meeting, it's the imposter.
Oh, he had never met Catherine?
He had-
I thought
yeah.
They go way back?
Oh, I guess it is to like school or something. Damn it. If he just tweaked it a little bit though and be like,
that's
oh,
true, if he
or like
tweaked
if
it.
he had heard about her but had never seen her or physically spoken to her, just heard about a Catherine
Oh, yeah, and
or something.
he like was misremembering her, met her a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost a lot of weight or something. You know.
Yeah, it's been like 10 years or something like that or something like that. Yeah.
That's actually a really good twist, honey.
Pazuzu says that's the twist of that M. Night Shyamalan movie with the grandparents.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Is it? Wait,
It
which
is.
movie is that?
Oh, I forget the name of it.
Yeah, what is the name of that one?
But, yeah, the twist is that those ain't the grandparents. They got fucking doppelgangers.
Oh, man.
The Visit. It's called
The Visit.
I heard it was okay. Actually,
I've never seen. I've seen very few M. Night Shyamalan movies. I saw Signs in theaters.
Only a handful of them are good.
With my grandma.
Aw, you saw Signs with your grandma?
I saw Signs with my grandma.
Aw.
Yeah.
I bet she loved the religious part.
Well, yeah, she wanted to see because she heard that one of the characters was because there was that religious fucking element to it.
That is on brand for your grandma.
It sure is.
That's great.
I saw.
WoidBurger has a fan art. Oh my God, no, it's the Handmaiden.
Oh my God.
Love me.
I saw one other movie with my grandma.
Thank you.
The other movie I saw with my grandma was the Good Burger movie.
Oh my God.
I saw that in theaters as well.
Eclectic.
Right? It's the only two movies I went. No, I also saw like Snow White or something.
I wish so hard you said Space Jam. That would have rounded out that.
I don't know if I ever saw Space Jam in theaters.
Me either. I don't think I saw it.
I don't think I did.
I saw Aladdin. That was my first movie, I think.
Oh, that was your first movie?
I think it was Aladdin.
I think
That's the first one I remember, at least.
The earliest movie I remember seeing, I believe, was the Super Mario Brothers movie. I saw that in theaters.
Oh, that's so on brand for you.
I saw that in theaters. I went there with my parents, and I still have the actual memory. I don't remember people telling me this. I remember the actual event happening where the very intro of that movie where they show the pixelated dinosaurs and Mario's talking about the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
When I saw that, I said very loudly in the movie theater, Jurassic Bark, because I thought that was the name of the movie, Jurassic Park. And a bunch of people in the audience laughed.
And that's what got you into commentating over video games.
Yep.
That was your first chip teasing commentary. Was
Jurassic Bark.
Shouting Jurassic Bark at the Super Mario Bros.
I didn't know it was Park. I thought it was Bark.
That's the origin story.
Yeah.
But Evil Crash subscribed again.
Ooh, wow.
37-month streak. Oh my God. Thank you. They also said Dr. Turner had to make an emergency trip to Portland, something about a formal mental patient who lives alone with his pet rat. It's true. That takes place in Seattle. It's a little bit of a skip and a jump, but oh my God. Thank you. I love that origin story, Chip Teasum. It's beautiful.
I'm very happy I got to see the Mario Bros. Movie in theaters.
That must have been cool. It must have been wild.
I wish I could remember more of actually seeing the movie as a kid, except for that bit.
I love that movie.
I was really young when I saw that. It's a pretty early memory for me.
You predicted the title of that sad Futurama episode.
Jurassic Park? Yeah.
Jurassic Park, yeah. Anyway, this guy's harassing.
Look through the Rolodex faster! Faster!
It would help if only you would wait for him.
No. He's just gonna try to talk me into keeping her. They're in on this together. They're all the same. They're just a bunch of leeches who pretend to help people.
Leeches.
Psychoanalysis. The new religion. They just prey on people's fears and misfortune. It's all bullshit. Now get those assholes on the phone.
Get a haircut, Michael. This is the worst possible haircut for this woman. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And hair color.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, lady.
She needs black hair.
Oh, she'd look great with black hair.
Yeah.
Mr. Babcock, please.
I do like her earrings, though.
Yeah, the earrings are great.
Mr. Babcock, this
Babcock.
is Mrs. Street from Dr. Turner's office in Milford.
Yeah, I'm pressing the little secret button under the desk. Right now.
Silent alarm.
The husband of the patient is here right now. He's very upset. He would like to speak with you about Mrs. Randolph.
This is Michael Overton. Catherine Randolph is doing a terrible job, and I want her out.
Want her out?
I know she's very qualified. You don't know what kind of a person she is. What'd she do? Well, she killed my dog, for one thing, and she blamed it on me. Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
She sent me out for pizza and organic herbal shampoo.
For pizza?
My wife except turn her against me. Now I want you to call my house and tell her to get out and hop on that next plane to Portland. And that's final.
Ooh.
Pizza.
Oh my God.
What happened to the lighting?
Whoa, what are you looking at? Me at a different time of day?
When Dr. Turner comes back, I'll make him understand everything that's been going on.
You need help, Mr. Overton.
You could have brightened it up in post.
Yeah.
What the hell I do?
Wow.
It's getting darker and darker all
it's
of a
fucking
sudden.
7 p.m., 3 p.m.
Sunset already, I think.
Bye. Oopsie daisy.
Oops.
What can I say but yikes?
How could this have happened?
The intention was to facilitate the healing process for this poor woman who lost her child in an automobile accident.
Automobile.
And now it's degenerated into an all-out war with Allison as the battleground. Can anyone win?
Love is a battlefield.
Sorry, I want to read what Smebble in the chat just said. So the variations for that scene are Michael can continue to be rude to the receptionist and storm out, or calm down and apologize to her. If he apologizes, she either expresses sincere hope that things get better for him, or warns him not to get in Catherine's way.
I didn't know there was variations in the
I thought it was
cutscenes.
just the endings.
I thought it was just the endings. Are you saying that there's variations in the cutscenes? What?
Huh.
Get out of town.
Interesting.
There's replay value. I cannot believe this.
Wow.
Someone said the game's a little quiet, but it's too late to fix that. I'm sorry.
No, I can change it.
We can fix it, but then it's going to confuse me in post.
Oh, that's true. Let's just keep it the way it is then.
People can hear it for the most part. I'm sorry.
To be fair, also, like, the game auto ducks while we're talking, so it gets quieter if we're talking.
Pyrofreak Penguin resub for 35 months and said that they've spent over 1/12 of their life subscribed to me and don't regret it?
Oh my goodness.
No way. How old does that make Pyrofreak Penguin? 35 months is 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Almost 3 years.
3 times 12 is too much math. Equals too much math.
Let's just be impressed.
Thank you. That's very impressive. 36. Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah, Pyrofreak is 31, so yeah. Oh my god, 8.3% of your life has been subscribed to me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's crazy. And thanks for all the math wizards in the chat. We ain't doing that. Thank you. That's amazing.
Is it hopeless?
Yes.
Is it too late?
Yeah.
Can anything be done?
No. Makes you think.
Bye. See you later.
At least once, I have kept a spider in a jar.
No.
No. You know, spiders scare the shit out of me, but I will try. If it's a big spider or something, like, we've done this with several big bugs. We try to just get them outside. We don't want to kill them.
But after a certain point, there's some sort of threshold where you're like, I just gotta kill this thing.
Yeah.
It's either you suck it up and kill it with the vacuum.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it wither up and die inside the vacuum alive? I've never really thought about that. I guess it does that.
Yeah.
Technically, that's true then. Because I've sucked up with a vacuum spiders. Presuming they survive getting sucked up, they're dying in there.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm
big bugs I try to always...
I'm a torturer.
Big bugs I always try to let out. Both because I don't want to deal with the disgusting crunching, squishing of big bugs, and also, like, bugs are important.
Bugs are important. Remember that one time we had that praying mantis in the apartment?
I cannot believe...
That traumatized both
we
of us.
had a massive...
Oh, Mall Ghost has a really funny Photoshop.
That's really
I would
good.
make love to a person even if they had a giant pyramid head. That's different. I refuse to answer it, but I just want to say that's different than hand for head. I'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Mall Ghost.
We had a praying mantis in here that was fucking huge.
It was so big. It was like a little person. It was so big.
Like, I know that lots of people, and me included, when you see a praying mantis, they're pretty little. They're just kind of cool. I like them.
This was a big chonker.
This thing was fucking huge.
Can I refill you?
Yeah, sure. It was, I want to say, like, maybe like 6 or 7 inches long, and it was very tall.
Was its body 6 inches? Yeah, it was.
Like, its body was about like 6 or 7 inches, and it was like probably like 4 or 5 inches tall or something like this. He was huge. No, it wasn't a leaf bug. This guy was big and very clearly a praying mantis of some sort. He had the little scythe arms that are cool.
A classic scyther.
Yeah.
There was a scyther in the apartment.
I didn't know those even lived here. I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, me either.
I just think it's very comical because it's like, I think my parents were visiting for the weekend and they had just left they had just left to go back to their hotel and then drive back home the next morning. And we opened, like the door was only open for like maybe 30 seconds when my parents were going out saying goodbye. We closed it and then, somehow a giant fucking praying mantis just fucking waltzed in during that period of time. And nobody noticed it, despite how big it was and how if it had hopped or like fluttered or anything, you probably would have been able to fucking hear it because it was so big. And he was flying around a little bit and he like landed on our corkboard. So he was like clinging to this corkboard we have on our wall.
And this corkboard has a lot of stuff on it.
It has a lot of stuff on it. It was like the worst place for him to be because he was up against the wall, hooked into all this other shit that was on the corkboard.
Yeah, it's like one of those precious memories ass corkboards. Got all your Polaroids, pinned up on it.
Yeah, and it's
It was an operation to get rid of this thing.
He was big and scary, and I didn't like. You screamed.
I screamed. I was so scared of this thing.
Yeah, you were really scared of him.
I was more scared than I thought I would be of it.
Yeah.
Because I had never had to deal with a large bug like that, like a truly large bug. Oh yeah, it was like
Obsidian Overlord, the picture you just sent, it was like...
It was close to that big.
It was about that big.
It was a little smaller than
He was like about the same size, but his body was a little skinnier.
Yeah, it wasn't as fat.
He wasn't as chunky, but he was about the same dimensions.
Yeah, it was like that, but if like 80% the mass.
Yeah.
Sort of.
He was a lot skinnier. But yeah, he was very, very scary. And it was like the summer or something, and I was very scared. Like, I really wanted just to get him just back outside. I didn't want to kill him, because that would be gross, and, he's a bug, he's important. So, the way I dealt with this, while VoidBurger was, like, hiding in the bedroom with the door closed, I just... bugs just touching my skin is the thing that creeps me out the most. So I put on my winter coat and gloves and a hat and a scarf, and I basically sealed up my whole body in like a makeshift hazmat suit. And I got a really big Tupperware and a broom, and I just kind of slowly scooped him into this giant Tupperware, and then eventually kind of just chucked him outside. He was bad and scary. I was very happy to get rid of him.
You were my hero.
He did not. He had no reason to be inside of our house.
Nope.
I remember because we had to get like the really big Tupperware to fit him in anything, because he wouldn't fit in most of them because he was too big.
He was huge.
I remember I just chucked the thing out so that he would eventually hop back out. And I just let that Tupperware on the patio outside for like a day or two before I went back out and got it.
It was so scary.
Yeah.
I like screamed. I like hid in our bedroom with the door closed and like blankets around me. I was so freaked out. I was so genuinely freaked out.
I have never heard you scream like that except for that one occasion when he was like hovering around. And like it wasn't just like you were screaming like bloody murder.
Yeah, like a proper like top of your lungs, high pitched murder scream.
Like somebody was like killing you or something.
Someone was killing me. Other people have fucking pictures of spooky praying mantis. Yeah.
Oh no, is that on a
Smebble bear? That looks like the one we had. There? That's a scary.
Yeah, that's
one.
what he looked like. I think somebody else early in the chat was saying that the thickness of the mantis depends on if it's a male or female.
Well, we had a bit of a skinny...
Yeah, I think that was a male then.
A skinny boy. Oh, just awful. I hated him.
Yeah, it was just weird because like praying mantises in general feel pretty rare out here.
I've never seen one in real life except in a zoo.
I've seen
praying... It felt like there was a wild animal in the house. I'm scared of it.
I've seen praying mantises before growing up in Michigan, but they were always really little. So I was never threatened by them because they just looked kind of like really tiny, cool Pokemon. And they couldn't do anything to you.
They're scary.
But yeah, I have never seen one that big, and I didn't know they were in the wild.
I didn't know they could fly. I had no idea they actually had wings that could work.
And he was just
that changed the game for me.
What made it worse?
I thought, when I saw this thing, I was like, oh, we can deal with this. It's just a big weird thing.
A slow bug, too.
Slow bug.
He's not skittering around anymore.
Yeah, it's a slow bug. We can deal with this. We just gotta, gird our loins and get brave and do it.
Yeah.
And then he flew in my face.
Yeah.
And I screamed. And my whole world changed because I did not know they could fly. It was so scary to learn that way.
What was really bad was like he flew, but you could tell that he was heavy because he was so big. He just kind of hovered. He didn't flit around everywhere like smaller bugs. And also because he was so big, you could hear his wings just like a.
Yeah, it was like a hover noise that you don't like to hear.
Yeah, it was bad.
Anyway.
Like, normally I would love to look at that bug from afar, like if there's a barrier between me, because it's just like, this bug is so cool looking, but
oh my god, no.
In the same room together, cannot.
Can't deal. True.
I guess true.
Technically true.
I have never been afraid of something dead coming back to life and coming to get me.
Not true. Not false.
I mean, this is like, does this count as like, I smacked a bug really hard? That was scaring me. And then I was just like, is it still alive though? Is it gonna...
Ooh, I wonder if that counts.
Does that count?
Or, have you seen a zombie movie and been, afraid to go to sleep?
Right.
Because, yeah, sure. I've never been afraid. False. I would say false.
Sure,
for me, false.
Everything that has happened is the fault of...
I don't think you can put the blame on any one person, really.
One person?
I mean, if you want to say, like, I understand people saying Michael because he's the inception of the bad event, but it was a mistake.
This is actually, this game is terrible. We can we can agree that this game is terrible, but I must say that the interweaving motivations...
There's a lot of blame to throw around.
And the interweaving blame is actually quite interesting and nuanced, and I could see that this is well constructed enough that there would be different people saying any or all of these people.
Yeah.
Like, technically, even though Jodie's an innocent person, this is all, if you go back to it, her fault, because she died. It was her death that incepted all of this panic.
Yeah, but that's not really her fault.
In a very technical way. That's all I'm saying. In a very technical way, it's Jodie's fault. And also a technical way, it's Dr. Turner's fault for recommending Catherine.
Yeah, Dr. Turner should have vetted Catherine better. But really, I think if it's anybody's fault, it's Catherine.
Catherine has the most active, awful role.
Because if things had kept going the same way, Allison would still be, like, in her catatonic state, basically, but things would be more, like...
Less chaotic
and more stable, quote-unquote.
For sure, Catherine is the main antagonist of all of this, the most active antagonist of these things. But I also want to know, there's been some... question cast upon how much does she really know she's doing it? How mentally damaged is she to do this to people as well? And then, of course, there's Michael, who does seem to have a lot of issues, and you can, if you want to, put a lot of blame on him as well, and you can, if you want to, put a lot of blame on Allison for not coping with Jodie's death correctly, if you want to be a bastard about it. Incepting all of this, the need to have a therapist in the house that's actually a bad therapist. So really, like, it's kind of, it's interesting to see that this game that is so schlocky, so stupid, so insulting, can actually pull off intrigue in such a way that you can see somebody choosing any of these options.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, kudos where it's earned. I feel like there's a kudos here for that. I don't know. Fault definitely implies guilt, but I wouldn't say everybody has to read it that way. They could read it as an incepting event that caused something, a causation of all these things. So I can see different people answering these things.
My answer is either Catherine or none of the above.
Yeah, I think everyone's a little bit at fault for different reasons. I'm disappointed in Dr. Turner. He's acting very innocent about this, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Dr. Turner is not accepting responsibility.
Yeah, he's not accepting responsibility. He's like, oh, what could have happened here? I just don't know. And it's like, come on, dude, you don't know? You vetted this lady. Are you serious about that? Did she trick you? You got tricked? Mm-hmm. You're a therapist. You're a psychiatrist. You got duped by this lady?
Yeah, people in the chat at the very start of the stream had said, like, I really wonder what the book this game is based on is like.
I'm really interested, honestly. Someone mentioned that in the YouTube comments as well.
I truly wonder how...
Maybe we should buy it. See what it's like.
I truly wonder how different the book is.
Is it crappier? Is it better?
Is it the same characters? Is this game just inspired by that book?
Yeah, like a real...
You know?
Like, tentative offshoot. Let's blame Green Street. Yeah, it's Mrs. Green Street's fault. It's the dog's fault. Punky.
What should we answer?
None of the above.
Did Dr. Turner's brother pass away?
Yeah.
Yes. I have no reason to believe why he would be lying about that.
There's no reason to believe he's lying about that.
While he may have like fucked up vetting Catherine, I don't think he's doing shit like this.
I don't think he's shrugging responsibility so much that he's skipping out on town during important moments like this on purpose. It's not like fucking Catherine is like, you know, conspiratorially working with him so that he's out of town when she does fucked up shit. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, let's save again.
Let's save again, yeah. I can't believe to quit to save. It's so dumb.
It's so weird, yeah. By the way, if anyone's ever for some reason interested in playing this for themselves, this game's literally only like $5 or $6 on Steam and GOG and all that.
It's very cheap.
It's very cheap. And our play time before we started the stream was at 12 hours. Like, if you really want to, like, go through everything, it's a lengthy game.
I feel like we've gone through a lot of it, though. Like, we're playing this very thoroughly, I think.
Yeah.
But there's still different ways you can answer that give you different, apparently, different cutscenes.
Yeah. All right, is there porn in this TV this time?
Well, now that we know that they didn't show Catherine's boobies, I'm thinking that Betty Page was never on that TV screen.
I wonder what they replaced it with, if anything.
They must have replaced it with something else.
A clinical psychologist gives Fred a variety of specialized tests in order to make possible a more accurate evaluation of his total...
He looks like Gregory Peck, not Gregory Peck, the guy from Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Right.
Is that Gregory Peck? No, it's not.
I don't remember his name.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I'm terrible at Guess Who.
Oh, baby, this is so Sam Barlow.
Yeah.
Oh, fan art alert. Oh. Thank you. Whoever made fan art, it's loading.
Everything's getting much better now.
I have to listen to her now
Michael
before I see it.
very upset. It's the whole thing about the dog. I kind of wish we never got it. But it's okay.
Jesus.
Jody understands that it was just an accident. Catherine explained to her that dogs and cats sometimes get into poisons and they eat them and they die. It happens all the time.
Anthony Perkins.
Jody knows that it wasn't Michael's fault, and she's feeling very happy. Michael was out last night, and he went to see Dr. Turner. I was scared to sleep all alone in my bed, and Catherine brought Jody to me. It was so wonderful to feel her little body in my arms again. I love Catherine. I really do. I hope she stays with us forever.
Michael, just leave.
Did you hear that? It was Jody singing. I'm sure of it. Can you imagine? I've got to go now. It's all working out, isn't it? Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Whoa, it's this thing again.
I'm still not sure what this is.
I really hope the credits for this game, like, source
what these
stuff.
are. These are so weird and so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking, like, curious, morbidly, about what the fuck these, like...
Cue the shitty 60s music.
These hokey 60s softcore porn things are.
Yeah.
Somebody said it was a British series called...
Hold up.
I forget.
We're zipping tops down now.
No, they're not going to show the boobs. If they didn't show Catherine's boobs... Whoa! Okay, maybe they will.
Uh-oh!
Yeah, they said it was Carry On.
Carry On.
I don't think Carry On was porn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
Hello, nurse.
They didn't censor that shit.
They didn't censor that, but they censored Catherine putting her boobs on the window. That is a disservice.
Somebody else earlier had theorized, what if
that's annoying.
her being topless or not wasn't a censorship thing, but different scenes based on your choices?
You think so?
What if it was that?
No, that'd be awful.
What if it was that?
What if it was that?
I'm going to have to go through the video files later to see if the topless version is still there and it's just like a choice.
Oh my god, that's crazy if it's a choice.
If that is motivated by the stuff you choose throughout the game.
Then this game is literally Shattered Memories, but better. It's better than Shattered Memories. This is so much better. Fuck this game. Man. Oh my god. Thank you for subscribing. Salt Spartan.
Thank you.
Also, thank you, Wigger, for the fan art. I'm looking at it for the first time now.
It's really good. I love how huge the mantis is. I live here now.
That's a really good mantis, Wigger. I love his luggage with the Hanks on it.
I want a tote bag like that, honestly.
That's so funny. No, it's not a tote bag. It's like a luggage with the...
Oh, yeah.
Airport luggage.
Yeah, the luggage
That's
bag.
what I see it as. Oh my god, that's so funny. Thank you.
Do we want to go through these case notes for not real characters?
Characters we don't care about. Introduced a variety of objects into her vagina.
Oh, Jesus.
Before becoming polysexual with men and women at all ages during... what the fuck is polysexual? Do they mean pansexual?
Sliding in the poles of swing sets,
bisexual? Hanging
on doors and squeezing her legs together, horseback riding, holding her dog Ruffy between her legs, and Ruffy's struggle to sperm to break free. Describes father as severe alcoholic who died of cirrhosis. Mother unable to sustain stable relationship with male. Oh boy.
Wait, go back. Never met a man or woman that she couldn't get to fuck her is such a funny quote to me. A web of sexual seduction. She flies away to the next conquest. She's just a legendary slut. This is the thing. This is what 90s people thought bisexual people were.
It's just funny that they even bring up
polysexual. That's like a very 3 or more. Is that a very specific kind of bisexual? Like, what is that? That's very.
I've heard of it before. Yeah.
I've rarely heard of polysexual. I feel like this is like an antiquated phrase before they like kind of key down pansexual or bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I agree with Wegbert that it's a thing, but I sincerely doubt that this game is trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Maggie Sloven. I have a limited understanding of women and who have husbands and children who work in careers have personal growth, refuse medication, Prozac. Next page. Suggestion that client cut back her work schedule. Yeah, I know polyamorous, but polysexual, that's a niche one.
Also, I agree with the chat saying I hate how so much of the discussion of bi/pan people in the 90s was centered around their bi or whatever because of trauma they had.
Oh, all the time. And that was
nonstop.
That was very much the idea with anybody who wasn't straight and cis. Like, everybody was like, what happened to you to cause this? Like, if you watch any talk show from the 90s that features queer topics, it's very much, what happened to you to make you this way? Like, what did your dad do? What did your mom do? Like, it's always like that. How do I stop my kids from becoming this? Like, it's very common in the 90s to have that kind of rationale to it all. There was cutting in that last report. You skipped through it, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
We don't need to see the cutting.
Yeah.
This man is...
This is a very Shattered Memories. Like, this is from Shattered Memories where it's like, is this person dead or sleeping? Dead or sleeping? Dead or sleeping?
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of different people in repose. I don't know. He's wiping his face. I don't know what he's doing.
This one is a little strange.
It's a little,
because the lady's
weird.
like...
The perspective is weird. She on a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, she on the floor.
You know how I feel about...
That desk is so close.
You know how I feel about mattress on the floor. Mattresses on the floor.
I know. It's a big point of contention.
Big red flag. Mattresses on the floor. get at least get a box spring. Elevate your mattress.
He's not in pain.
No.
Sad, maybe? Maybe sleepy?
Maybe sleepy.
I'm gonna say sleepy.
Sleepy.
This man is because of his...
I wish he said blank. This man is handsome because of his striking features.
Yeah.
I worship my mother.
I'm not gonna say worship.
Not worship.
Not
Worship has a lot of... No, it's a lot of strangeness to that word.
Being alone is...
fun sometimes.
That's fine. Yeah. I'm fine
Being
with
alone
that.
means you can do your own thing.
You know, we're in the middle of the pandemic and all that stuff. We're all stuck inside. And as introverts, we got each other.
I'm handling it very well.
We're okay, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, we're handling it a lot better than a lot of people that are more extroverted.
I have a massive game backlog to catch up on. I have plenty of projects and other things I can do.
We're very lucky to be okay with ourselves and being alone in our hobbies. We have a lot of hobbies.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we're fine. It's fun sometimes to be alone.
When I'm in trouble, I think it's best just to...
keep calm.
Yeah.
Keeping calm means you'll get in less trouble.
Yeah.
The man with his hand raised.
A hypnotist. Yeah, I think it's a hypnotist. He's hypnotizing him. Well, he's got a butcher's knife.
Well, yeah, what is he carrying
What
there?
the fuck? Why is there no murderer here in the options?
He's not an acupuncturist, because those are tiny little needles.
What is that?
Or pins.
Oh my god.
It kind of looks, but there's like no handle coming out
Making
here.
love with a ghost.
He's making love with a ghost.
Wow, murderer is not, or butcher is not one of them. I like the style of these drawings. They're very like...
They're kind of spooky.
They're a little spooky, kind of interesting. I like the light and dark of them.
Yeah,
I like
they're all spooky because they all have these black voids.
Yeah, the line art is really like interesting and effective.
Yeah.
You know? Ghost blowjob. Woo! Says Adam and Archfile.
I'm gonna say
either hypnotist or ghost.
I'm gonna say a ghost.
Yeah, a ghost. He's gonna ghost him.
My family puts too much pressure on me to succeed.
No.
False.
Nah. They're cool. They've learned I'm a loser.
False.
No.
One of the men is holding above the boy's abdomen.
Skizzer.
Phallus? Excuse me?
Whoa.
What?
There's a lot going on. There's a bunch going on here. I love that, like, the foreground is what really, like, draws your eye. This lady with, I think, as a gun.
That's a straight-up rifle.
That's a gun.
That is a hunting rifle.
That's a hunting rifle. You've got this guy with a magnifying glass pointing this guy who's got his hand on the shoulder.
Yeah.
This is a really intriguing, scary.
I would
There's
say
something
he's got a scalpel, but it honestly looks like he's got a pair of scissors in his hand.
It looks like scissors more than a scalpel.
Because there's two blades and like that little,
It's got the
circular ring there to put your finger in.
Yeah, the hooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's got a magnifying glass, but what the fuck is this? With magnifying glass is not one of them. A stick. Scalpel, yeah. This is just a very interesting.
Is very weird. I really want to know. I want to know where this is from.
This is a very interesting, creepy drawing. I like this creepy drawing a lot.
Yeah.
I get nervous before I walk into a room where people are already engaged in conversation.
True.
Yeah, usually, yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
It's
getting dramatic.
It's the Shining shot. Is this the end of the game? I think it might be, actually.
I think we're getting pretty close, yes.
I think this is like the last cutscene. I don't think there's going to be any more TATs. No more gameplay. I can't believe they got helicopter shots. I feel like this is the only scene where it's like he really like has lost it a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's like laughing because he's relieved because he thinks he's gotten rid of Catherine. Yeah. Honestly, I would stay in a hotel for a couple nights, honestly. Yeah. I would not go back home.
No.
Honey, I'm home.
Here's Johnny.
Terrible has happened.
Oh, what is it, honey?
Catherine's clinic called and told her she had to return to Portland right away.
Oh, that's too bad.
What are we gonna do?
Get along fine without her, just like we did before.
But Jody...
Jody is gonna be fine.
Last night she was really afraid and I
We've
let
got
her
so
sleep
many
in the
skills
bed.
that we learned from Catherine that we can use now.
Catherine said it was okay.
I'd expect that. Where is she now? Is she gone?
No, she's upstairs packing.
All right, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna have a final few words with her. Why don't you go do some knitting?
A
And
little bit of sex, just a little bit. Or murder, I'm not sure. Sex or murder, I haven't decided which yet. Sup, ho? There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
I'm leaving it on for my final session with Allison.
No more sessions. I want you to leave this house like you're supposed to.
Oh, I'm leaving. But not until my job's done.
Oh, it's done. It's over. It's bye-bye time.
I'm not leaving Allison in this half-catatonic, childlike state. I'm not gonna leave her with a madman and just forget about her. It's time for her to face the truth.
You stay away from her.
I had planned on doing it my way, slowly and carefully.
How was that working?
What?
Somehow I knew you would.
How was that working?
Now you forced me to do it shockingly and abruptly.
What are you talking about?
She has to be made to recall that when you crashed the car, Jody's head smashed into the windshield and she died instantly. There's no more time to pretend, Michael.
Hey, it was a instant death. That's
You
good.
destroyed everything. And now it's time to kill the doll.
Kill the doll. What are you talking about?
Allison's transformed Jody into the doll. She even slept with it last night.
I've really fucked her up.
Yes, it will. Go and look.
What?
Jody's room.
Wah, wah. We can just linger on this shot instead of showing Michael leaving the room.
Oh my God.
It's good, isn't it? I found that sledgehammer and red paint in the basement. It's quite realistic.
I can't believe she left the sledgehammer here.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for me to do what I was sent here to do.
Traumatize these people even more. That's not even the size that the child was.
No.
It's too much.
The kid was like 8 years old. It was bigger than that.
Yeah.
My work.
Allison!
No!
No! No! No! She's not. No!
I want to show you. Do you want me to come up? Right there. I'll be right down.
I won't let you do this.
Then you do it. You show her what you did.
No, please!
ADR.
No, please!
Truth. Allison, it's time to face
All right, here's one of the endings.
This is what really happened that night in the car. You've been living with a lie too long, and Michael has.
Damn.
Boosh.
Murdered.
This is the easiest ending to get,
Yep.
because the other endings are slightly bugged.
Yeah. Fucking sledgehammer. Like, holy shit.
He crowned the witch. Crowned the witch.
So,
Oops.
you're leaving. I'll get your bags.
Oops.
Oopsie boopsie. I'm glad Allison never came around the corner. Ever. Oh, weird. There's a dog here already.
Jesus, I forgot he straight just buries her on his own property.
There's like some ending where she's getting taken away in an ambulance, though. Like she barely lived.
Yeah, she doesn't die in every ending.
I think Giant Bomb got the ending where she gets taken away in the ambulance.
No, I thought she died in their ending too.
I feel like I've seen the ambulance ending.
Just because they looked up the other endings.
Oh.
I better do something with the poor thing before she starts to smell. Huh, Bunky?
Now I've gone truly crazy.
Yeah, there is an ending where Catherine gets brain damage and they just turn her into their new daughter.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It is very strange.
The most fucked up, weird, inappropriate ending possible.
Yeah, we'll look up the other endings. I can sort of just like open the game.
Oh, they really
folder.
messed up the actress's hair here.
Yeah, they did.
Thought it would be a more tidy amount of blood. Oh, hole ain't long enough. She's tall.
How do I help you?
Your taxi's here.
What the fuck? God.
Dump.
It's not even a deep grave. It's like 3 or 4 feet at most.
Oh, God.
They're gonna find her immediately, bro.
I know, right? There's like a big suspicious
You
hole.
gotta take her out to the middle of some unrelated woods.
It's on your property. Everyone knows that she disappeared after this job.
It seems to be very close to where you buried the dog.
Yeah.
So Catherine's finally gone.
Yeah.
Has she?
I think we should break up.
Taxi.
Someone says, isn't there another ending where Michael and Allison have another child? Really? I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
I think there were only 3 endings.
Yeah, it's a good thing Allison was busy during all that.
Mm-hmm.
Despite whatever she did or said, Jody never really liked her.
I know. I had a little talk with Jody about that. I thought she'd be upset about Catherine leaving.
He showered.
But she wasn't.
Gotta get the blood off you.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, she said the nurse often
I'll wear
threatened her.
I'll wear my finest denim.
I don't doubt it. How would you like it if I cooked you dinner?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That'd be very nice.
What would you like?
You decide, Michael. I'm not good at that sort of thing.
Of course, honey.
How about pizza?
I'll take care of everything.
I wish there was a scene of him like being really happy and just like throwing away all the organic shampoo. Just like, yes.
To like some 80s dance music.
Yeah.
Everybody dance now! I hate that this ending like explicitly confirms Catherine's diagnosis that Michael wants her to be comatose and likes her better that way. I wish there was like some sort of middle ground where he's still not happy.
He's still not happy. But
He's fine
We're
with
shining
this.
that very small light on him to.
Some prop guy off screen with a flashlight.
So yeah, that's one ending there.
Oh boy!
Oh man.
I can't believe John Hurt wasn't credited first.
I know, you think he'd get top billing.
I know.
Over this guy that like is not known for anything other than this game.
Some dude. Oh, what a thrill to play this ourselves.
Yep.
Loved every second of it, honestly. Ugh. What a dumb ending. All the endings are dumb, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jody's butterfly. Jody's drawings are done by an elementary school. That's cute.
Oh.
Different kids drawing kid drawings. It's adorable.
You know what? I gotta say, whenever there's supposed to be like kid drawings, I genuinely do appreciate when they get actual kids to draw it.
You can tell when they're kids and when they're not kids.
Because
yeah.
even when like adults who are actual artists try to make kids stuff, it's too good.
That's why, like, I remember being in art college and naive art coming up, and some people really got attached to it and really wanted to, like, regress to that level. And I was always like, man, we fucking just don't.
Yeah.
You're competing with kindergartners, you know?
Yeah.
They've got it made. They know what they're doing.
They have completely uninhibited
They get
imagination.
it. They get it.
Like,
They know what they're drawing or not, you know?
Yeah. Prop dog.
They had a single QA tester.
Probably not too hard to QA for something like this.
Yeah, it's just making sure
Gotta
that
say.
the glitch that kept happening to us doesn't happen, you know?
Yeah.
That one glitch.
We are both resting from our travels.
What?
Whoa.
Still countryside.
Punky, Elsa. Elsa?
Elsa?
Before the name Elsa was cool.
Already the air grows dark.
Yeah, I'm
This is like a fucking Silent Hill song where it's like it's just got fucking, you know,
nonsense lyrics.
nonsense lyrics talked over it by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn for no reason.
Yeah.
Soon it is time for sleep. This is a more like 90s club version.
Yeah.
So profound in the twilight. How tired we are of wandering. Is this perchance death?
Is this
Dynatech.
Is this perchance death? Are we fucking reading from Shakespeare?
Wow.
That's hilarious.
I still wish that this could get an HD remaster. Like, if
Thanks to Texas Instruments.
If whoever worked on this, if they still have the actual archival original film
the real
footage,
yeah.
Because then, like Night Trap, it could get an actual HD re-release. Adobe Photoshop 3.0. That's how old this is.
Yeah, 1996.
Jesus.
96 was when Phantasmagoria 2 came out.
Yeah.
And Toonstruck and Harvester. What the last hurrah for FMV games.
Wow.
Because after 1996, Big Dip went from 18 FMV releases in the year to 8.
Yeah. Okay, I want to bring up the other ending video files, but
Yeah,
I
please
don't want to
do.
bring up Windows Explorer right now because I could accidentally somehow expose files from my job or something, and I really don't want to do that, so I'm going to censor the screen until I find the video.
Okay. Thanks for subbing, Josh Moniz. What is up?
Thank you.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to pee. Again, for the third time. It's one of those streams. I'm sorry. So if Josh Moniz starts giving out subs, I'm not gonna know. Don't do it. Yeah, don't leak any important stuff. Yeah, void bladder. That's me. Sorry.
Okay, I've got a big black block covering up the screen, I believe. Chat, please confirm for me if the screen is just black right now. Okay, solid black. Cool. Because, yeah, that's the awkward thing about working from home, is that suddenly all of my home computers have lots of files on them from my actual job, and it would be very bad if any of those accidentally showed up on stream somehow. Like, I keep that stuff very, sequestered to one spot, so it's not gonna happen, but I cannot take any risks. But, I mean, it's already known information, so it's okay for me to say this, but yes, I work at Volition. I am working on a new Saints Row game, but that's all I can say.
Remind me
one
day to take a selfie with this exact outfit because these shorts match my
Oh
Minmo
wow, they
shirt.
really match your Minmo shirt.
So good with my
the
glasses.
circle. Yeah, that's actually a really good combo there.
Oh, it's so good. I've got these hot pink gym shorts that really match the hot pink on the Minmo shirt. It's really good.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Minmo shirt, sorry.
Little hair.
Little on brand today.
Video. All right.
Look for the booby ones.
All the video files. They're not really named in a helpful way.
Fan art again, which will be at the end of the video. Forgot to say. Oh, it's great, Wegwort. It's Catherine just fucking up that doll, thinking she's helping. That's great. Oh, Josh Moniz wants to know if you want to stream Dante's Inferno, which is a really funny game.
Oh my god.
We played that at my parents' house.
We played through all of Dante's. I don't know if I still have it. I think I may have gotten rid of it.
Oh, maybe you did.
I have a bunch of weird, trashy PlayStation 3 games I've bought forever ago that we do need to go through at some point.
There's also stuff on YouTube, by the way. You don't have to look up all these things, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a different ending, though. You found a different ending, yeah.
What is going on? Okay, let's see where the start of these things come in, these endings. Okay, there's that.
Adamant Archvile says, FMV Talk reminds them, if you want a case of an FMV game that completely ruined a company with great potential, look up Terra Nova Strike Force Centauri.
I haven't heard of that.
By Looking Glass Incorporated.
Huh.
I haven't heard of that. I'm gonna save that.
Okay. At least these are kind of in order.
Tactical future shooter with FMVs.
They're in a lot of small chunks, though, so it might be better just to look up on YouTube the endings so that they're pieced together correctly.
Dante's Inferno is so stupid. It was such a stupid game.
So something EA was doing a lot at the time, along with, like with Dead Space and Dante's Inferno and Mass Effect, they were making like anime tie-in movies. Anime-ish.
Yeah.
We have watched all of the Dead Space ones. We watched one of the Mass Effect ones. We watched the one, they made one for Dante's Inferno as well.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like the Animatrix, and that was like an anthology
I forget
of stories.
the name of the production studio, but had a very stupid
It was multiple
name.
different animation studios did each one.
Yeah.
So they all had different styles.
The most prominent one had a name that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, there was one that had the most insane like animation style. I still kind of remember when the action scenes, it was very fluid, but it was just like super absurd.
Okay, you're gonna have to mute the game.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of this, like, this is like half an hour.
Well, because it's got credits and stuff.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just watch this.
Yeah, but you have to mute the game.
Yes, okay.
You're about to play it.
Yeah.
I swear.
First gotta make this full screen. Oh, I'm gonna have to uncrop the game, the capture too, because the game isn't actually truly full screen. I have to crop it and then expand it.
Oh, that's interesting trivia. Fart Kilometer, Creature from the Black Lagoon, was designed by a lady. That's neat. Yeah, EA paid a bunch of people to pretend to protest Dante's Inferno. I remember that. Yeah. And the game is not that great. The best thing about Dante's Inferno is the final boss, because he has a fucking penis.
Oh yeah, it's got physics and everything.
It's got physics. It is the only and the first game that has physics penis. Penis physics. Both of them. Oh my god. It was rude, crude, and lewd, motherfuckers. Holy damn. That was a out and out ding dong on that Satan. It was great. You're fighting him and you're like, holy shit, he's got his dick out. Flopping everywhere. It's great. It was a trailblazer of a game for gender equality in jiggle physics.
Okay, yeah, we're playing this YouTube video because the video files are too heavily segmented in the actual files.
Yeah, there's little chunks and little chunks and little chunks.
This person put them together in an actual order.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the first...
We did the first one.
We did this first ending.
Okay, here's the second ending after he's staring off in the distance.
Yep.
Dun dun.
You've been living with a lie too long, and Michael has.
Why'd you take the mouse from me?
I don't know.
I can scroll when things are the same.
This is slightly different, though. I mean, this part's the same, but like what she said before she got knocked down the stairs is a little different, I thought.
Get your bags.
I don't think it was.
Okay, yeah, that's the same, okay. Yeah.
There's a little ending at the end here.
Is the dialogue different there?
As a matter of fact, she said the nurse often frightened her.
Okay.
I'll take care of everything.
She's calling for you.
I know, I heard her. Okay, honey, Daddy's coming.
Yeah, it looks like two people wouldn't even fit in that bed.
Huh?
Looks like two people wouldn't even fit on that bed.
Yeah.
Allison, it's time to face the truth.
Leave her alone!
This is what really happened that night in the car. You've been living with a lie too long, and Michael has...
Look how she sleeps. So peacefully.
I wish they like segmented it.
Mm-hmm.
Had titles.
We used to sit by her crib, watch her breathe. Her little eyelids flutter.
So stupid.
Insane. She looks at the camera, just pure madness.
And yet she still has makeup on.
Allison, it's time for you to face the truth.
Leave her alone.
Oh, he's approaching her here.
Happened in the car that night. Michael hasn't been helping you.
I said I won't let you do this.
Get away!
Give me the doll!
Allison!
Drop it!
He has a big head.
Yeah.
Or she has a small head. Someone's head ain't right. Yeah, and she gets him. Oh, my head.
Oh.
Oh, my head again.
That's a stunt.
It's a stunt.
That's a good stunt.
And I feel like the stunts are okay. The couple times that people fell downstairs looked good. It
Yeah.
might have been the guy. Good tumble.
Jody! It's okay. She's gonna be all right.
What happened?
Michael did this. Don't worry, he's gone.
So good.
Gone?
Yes. I caught him trying to hurt Jody with a hammer.
What?
I tried to stop him, but he grabbed me by the throat and he tried to strangle me. I had to send him away.
Send him away. To the Lord.
No, it's too dangerous for Jody. You take care of her now. She's not feeling well.
Yeah, like this lady's like objectively not good.
Yeah.
In the head.
How I had to protect Jody and defend myself.
I also feel like this game was written by like anti-feminist motherfuckers. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, women can get away with it though.
Do you
You know?
remember what he did?
He hit Jody with a hammer. And he tried to strangle you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Michael would never hurt anyone.
Do you remember how upset he was?
I like that the head of the doll is no longer broken.
Yeah.
He was very upset.
It was broken when Michael was holding it at the top of the stairs.
That's right. And you take care of her. She's safe with you. Maybe we can take her for a walk in her wheelchair.
Can we?
Catherine, is this like your ideal life or something? Like,
Yeah,
why are you?
what is this?
What's your end game? A lot of fun from now on. Now that Michael's out of the picture, I'm gonna les it up in here with your fake child.
It's time to face the truth.
Leave her alone.
This is what happened that night in the car. You've been living a lie too long, and Michael has hasn't helped you.
I said I won't let you do this.
Get away from me.
Give me the dog! Stop this! Drop it. Drop it! I swear to God, I'll kill you! Drop it!
Jody! What have you done to Jody? My baby!
My baby!
Jody's dead. No. Give it to me. No, she's gonna be all right. She won't. She's dead, Alice. Give it to me.
Is this your end game?
Allison, let go.
Did it work out good?
Let go of her, Alice.
Please stop this.
Give her to me.
Oh, this is a great face he makes.
Yeah.
Coming up.
All his faces are good.
Don't take my baby.
Your baby's gone, honey. I'll take care of her. Put her in a safe place.
I think there's a funny face coming up. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Ah! This one was the victimless crime. I can't believe she was wearing sensible sport shorts underneath there. When she was being such a slutty McSlut the entire game. Oh, tasteful drop of blood.
From the corner of the mouth.
In the corner.
Ideal place to have blood coming from.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ah!
Oh, pack your bags.
The taxi's almost here. Oh my god, Oscar Isaac was the voice of Dante in Dante's Inferno?
Yes,
What?
Or somebody?
Huh?
a terrible accident.
Hey, at least it's true in that version. It was an accident. She fell down the stairs.
Yep.
Bye, bitch. She like flips him the finger on the way up.
Bye. He presses his naked chest up against the window this time.
Squeak! Squeak! Ew, ew.
Smebble says, "Hello, can you send another sexy nurse?"
Oh, Oscar Isaac was fired from Dante's Inferno. Because he was talking shit about it. The fucking face.
I love that face.
Oh my god. So... It's the same scene.
It's finally gone.
It's the same scene as the other one. She ends up being comatose because Catherine's gone regardless. That's so stupid.
Jody never... Have I cooked you dinner?
You decide.
I'll take care of it.
You decide.
Yeah, the same here in Jody.
Allison? Too long and Michael hasn't...
Choking, and then Jody, and...
Please stop this.
Give her to me.
I want to see the face again.
Yeah. Please stop this. I'm glad you remembered where the face was.
Take Jody with me. No, don't take my baby.
Your baby's gone, honey. I'll take care of her.
Don't take my baby.
I'm not gonna let you take my baby. Gone. No, let go.
God, that face is hilarious every time.
Stop this! Stop this!
God.
Man. I'll get your cab. So this is the other ending where he, I guess, buries her instead of reporting the accident.
Yeah, I know there's at least one other very different scene that happens with these endings that we haven't seen yet.
We haven't seen this one.
No, this is when he calls, there's been an accident.
Oh, he looks so dirty, though. Dirtier than
dirty
I thought.
the other
Yeah,
one, I
you're
thought.
right, though.
Yes, there's been...
Yeah, they wheel her away.
It's the same ending twice. There's no
What?
differences.
As a matter of fact, she said the nurse.
I cooked you dinner.
Okay, so it's this one with that ending.
Yeah.
There's like,
I won't let you do this.
I know there's at least one other different
It's a
thing.
very, like...
There's one other ending that has John Hurt in it.
It's a very mix and match ending.
Yeah.
How does the blood end up in her mouth?
No.
Let's see that face one more time. For old
Hell
time's
yeah.
sake. Ladies and gentlemen, NBs and YouTubers, it's the face you know and love. It's Michael Overton.
Give her to me.
Not quite.
I'm leaving now. I'll take Jody with me.
No, don't.
Where is the
Don't take my
polysexual
baby.
ending?
Your baby's gone, honey. I'll take care of her.
His face. Thanks, Josh Modus.
This has to be a new donation thing too.
Stop this!
Yeah.
Stop
gotta be-
this!
Yeah.
I still can't believe she's wearing any underwear, let alone
It's shocking.
the most chaste,
The most
possible
conservative. Yeah.
sports underwear.
Look how she sleeps.
Okay, then.
Okay, it's just a
There is
combo.
one. No. What the fuck? There is one other ending where John Hurt is in it.
No.
Yes. Give me the mouse.
Look for it. Look for it. Look for it. Don't take my baby. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I feel like we need to just, make all of the donation things related to FMV games and or Sam Barlow properties, because I have the Tiger in Space, which is the $69 one, a rare treat, of course.
Yeah.
I've got Dido, which is from Telling Lies. I need one from Her Story. I haven't had one from Her Story because I just hate it so much and nothing funny happens in it. It's just boring.
Yeah, this is different. This is 14 minutes long.
What?
This clip.
What is this? We're the first people to ever stream this. Uh-oh. The cops are here, sweetie.
What is it, Michael?
This is after he buries Catherine, and it's like, they eventually go like, where's Catherine?
Oh my
or
god.
something like that.
Oh my god.
Dr. Turner.
I thought that was the back of their house. Oh, I'm all confused.
This place is beautiful. How much of the land is yours?
Down to that corner on the left, and over to that fence you can see on your right, and then all the way back to the foot of the mountain.
Wow.
God damn, that's a lot of land.
A lot of land.
What are you
gonna
doing
do
with it? Yeah.
How's Alice?
I hope you put a dog on a fucking 4-foot square part of it.
Where's Allison? About 2 feet under the earth.
Catherine.
May I see her?
Sure. Right this way.
Oh, tender loving care could be the $69.69 one. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, Josh Moniz. You've got a vision, and you're right. Nice place you've got here. Would be a shame if something happened to it.
It's a big fireplace. That's a really big fireplace, actually.
God, huge.
Just hunch over a bit and I could fit in there.
It's very nice of you to come all the way out here to see us.
Don't touch her.
How are you feeling, Alison?
Don't touch me.
Oh, I'm fine. Michael's been helping me again. Now that Catherine's gone.
Yes, I'm sorry that didn't work out. You wouldn't consider someone else?
No.
Pretty sure Catherine fucked everybody in this scene. Including Dr. Turner, perhaps.
Then maybe Michael can show me around a little bit.
Well, here's the murder yard.
Here's the blood stain on the
In fact,
staircase.
my wife was thinking of buying one up on the Green Springs.
Of course.
Fart Kilometer suggests the $69.69 donation to be Catherine pressing her boobs against the window, but the dollar bills are covering the good bits.
Did a complete remodel last year. You would have believed the kitchen.
Please check out my cow portrait.
Very nice, Michael.
Those tall.
I really just wanted to have a word with you alone.
I remember this scene. You're right. Yeah.
No. Sure. I figured that. You know, she killed that dog she forced me to get. She poisoned it, tried to blame it on me.
He basically admits to all his wrongdoing
does it,
here.
yeah.
He admits to it.
Incredible. No, not so incredible once you get to know her. She was a vicious, hateful, arrogant person. She even tried to get me to be unfaithful to Allison. She wanted me to do it so she could use it against me later.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't know what to say.
Oh.
She took that doll down from the attic. That was.
Thank you, Pazuzu.
I cannot believe how long this scene is.
It's
like,
hor-
did they
it-
put the credits in with this for some reason to like double it? Because it is very long.
It's like, it's so long.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculously long. And Pazuzu was saying, thanks for showing this, because, like, most people have never seen this thing before.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, impossibly hard to get in the game, too, right?
It was Jodie's doll.
I don't know.
Got it for her when she was 2 or 3, because it was just the same size as she was.
This does feel like the true ending, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Miss Randolph dressed it in Jodie's clothes. I made her take it with her.
The doll.
Yeah. She killed it.
I don't quite know what you mean.
She smashed his head in. For God's sakes, don't you even know what I'm talking about?
For God's sakes.
Didn't you converse with the ghost that was here witnessing these events?
Yeah, like, are you talking to the person, who's the ghost who's, like, seeing all this shit? Tarog says, can we watch the UFO ending after this?
Oh, I wish there was
I
an ending
would
like that.
love it if there was a UFO ending. Oh my god.
Did you drive her to the airport?
Drove her to my backyard and buried her.
Put her in a cab.
And you told the taxi driver to take her to the airport?
No, I didn't tell him anything. I just put her in the car with her bags.
And the doll?
Look, I don't even want to talk about her anymore. I don't want to think about her.
I understand how you feel.
No, you don't. I tried to tell you and you wouldn't listen.
He's right, though.
Should have never been sent here. Malpractice to send her. You don't know what she tried to do. What she might have done if I hadn't stopped her.
Mm-hmm.
Rum Kitty says, it's like a country song. She killed my dog and she fucked my wife.
What did she try to do?
She tried to kill Jodie.
Well,
She tried to blame it on me in front of Allison. It was my fault. Jodie would cry whenever Allison would make her wear the seatbelt. What could I do? Allison would say, drive slower, Michael, drive slower. I did drive slow. Sometimes you're not thinking about it, and then you
this,
go
like,
a little faster.
thing going up the window, like...
Of course.
Like,
Allison would say, drive
it's
slower,
like there's
Michael,
rain going up the window.
drive slow.
What's with that? Well,
I don't know.
what is that?
And you go a little faster.
Of course.
This is Randolph. She wanted me to suffer.
Oh, Josh Moniz just gave a shitload of people subs
Oh, wow.
again. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Wow. God damn.
A total of 200 subs. Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Dude.
Maybe not on the stairs.
What the hell, dog?
What did you do?
Boy, you crazy. Thank you.
Couldn't let her go on with it. Allison was going to pieces.
Briefly back to the drama now.
So I stopped her.
How?
So many dead Steves. You're killing so many Steves right now, Josh
I
Moniz.
hit her. Had to.
Look at him admitting to murder.
Afterward, when it was over, it was time to go. She understood. Put her bags in first.
Where did you put her bags?
The ground.
Put the hammer in too.
In the cab.
I just can't believe he cracks here.
Yeah.
Why? Why does he crack here?
Out there, parked beside the dog grave.
Like, why does he admit it here? It's for no good
Maybe,
reason.
I mean, I don't know.
That's where you
He's a normal person. Maybe he feels extreme guilt over murdering somebody.
I guess.
It was hard for me to pick up that doll. I had to throw a tablecloth over it. She dressed it in Jodie's clothes. You understand why I had to use a tablecloth?
Of course.
Of course.
I thought I heard Jody crying. I'll go see what she wants.
Oh, I can do it.
No, it's all right.
He's got a wedgie. Look at that wedgie. Right up the butt crack. Right up the dick crack.
Allison is a warm, loving person. And I know that whatever you did it to protect her.
I'll always protect her.
Michael, Mrs. Randolph is still on your land, isn't she?
No.
No.
She left in a cab.
Oh.
Put the suitcases in myself.
But if she were still here, you'd want her to be taken away.
His wife is wearing her bra again. Nature is healing, says Pazuzu.
We should check it out. Just to be on the safe side.
I do genuinely like some parts of the scene, specifically with John Hurt, Dr. Turner here, like putting on like the gloves to delicately handle the situation because he already knows clearly that Catherine's been murdered.
Yeah, he knows that Catherine was murdered.
And he's trying to very delicately handle this person who's clearly utterly broken to like get the information. It's like, okay.
Okay. Oh,
but if she were still here.
Oh, that's awful. No, I understand.
Yeah, like with him asking, like, you understand why I had to put a cloth over the doll, right? It's like, oh yeah,
of
completely.
course. Of course.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Also, Fart Clomber,
I would do
like,
that
yeah,
too.
John Hurt is. I don't think he's wearing a wig, but he definitely dyed his hair at least.
Yeah,
he dyed his hair for sure.
There's something going on
He
with John
is too
Hurt.
old to have hair of that color.
The subtrain's still going. My God. Thank you, Josh.
Then why don't you go and see Allison? And, I must make a few important telephone calls.
To the police.
Like, I do like him trying to handle the situation and, like, kind of diffuse it.
He's being very calm considering this.
I think a big part of why I like this is just
admitting murder to him.
Yeah, I think a big part of why I like this is just because John Hurt is a good actor.
I feel like yeah, John Hurt is a good actor.
I think Michael's doing an okay job for this part too.
This part's great. I feel like all these people are better than the script.
Yeah, like for this part, you totally get a sense that Michael is like super messed up right now, in denial, but he knows he did something really terrible.
Yeah.
And like there's a big mix of that, of him not wanting to admit guilt, but he clearly feels guilt and you can see that.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like everybody in this game, except I'm on the fence about Allison.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Allison's a good actor, but I know Catherine's a good actor. I know Michael's a good actor. I know John Hurt, of course, is a good actor. And I think that the material was just schlocky, and they did the best they could with the B-movie material they were given. You know, they're all obviously professionals, and I feel the same way about Phantasmagoria too. Like this is obviously these are good actors.
Yeah.
They were given slightly schlocky material. That being said, I like Phantasmagoria 2's material so much more. I like the text and the context and the subtext of Phantasmagoria 2 a lot more than I like this game. I feel like it's a lot more competent than this game. For sure. It still has that 90s schlock to it because it's horror. Like horror games
Phantasmagoria 2
in the 90s
is
are
a
schlocky.
80s or early 90s horror movie that is schlocky but uses that format to tell some type of story or message that is actually competently delivered.
Yeah,
and
for
it
sure.
knows it's doing that.
For sure. And I think everybody in that game was very well cast. I feel like these people are overcast for the material. They're incredibly competent people that are too good for the stuff that they have to read, you know?
Anyways, we still got a couple minutes left of this. Let's go.
The award for best actor in a booby boner movie goes to John Hurt.
Strangely enough.
Says Josh Moniz. You're right, though. It is true. Absolutely.
You don't know how it was, or you'd understand.
I understand, Michael.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
See, if I were him, I would have said, like, oh, go take care of this. I have to go to the can
Yeah.
and make a bunch of important photos. Like, you don't say
they found her.
And her big leg. They just couldn't cover it. You have to know who it is. Big, sexy leg. Corpse leg. Yeah, he had a cell phone in '96. Fancy lad.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably loaded. You could afford a cell phone back then.
An important man.
I kind of miss having to pull out the antenna. It kind of kicked ass.
I never had to pull out the antenna, personally. I had those like Nokia brick phones.
Yeah.
I had those. The subs keep rolling.
It's all over now.
That's good.
Would you like anything to eat or drink?
No, thank you. Actually, we've all got to get going. Both you and Michael. He has to see some people, and we don't want to leave you here alone.
Oh, I can wait for him. I've waited for him before. I'm not afraid of being alone.
You may have to wait quite a long time before he comes back.
How long?
More than a few hours.
But what about Jody?
Well, I didn't want to alarm you, but I've called for another ambulance to take her to the hospital.
Why?
Well, she needs additional treatments. You wouldn't like her to get any worse.
No.
You'll be with her in the next room. You'll even be able to sleep there.
I will? Oh, then.
Oh, that's great. I love to go to the asylum. Thank you, Mr. John Hurt.
I'm going to drive you to the hospital myself.
Will Michael be coming?
No, he will be going with the police officers.
Why?
They want to talk to me about Catherine.
That's right.
Oh.
Okay.
I won't be long.
Allison?
I love you.
Yes, Michael?
I love you.
I know that's silly.
This is the first time in the whole game he ever said that.
I know.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think so? I feel like he never said it.
Let's get this over with. The sooner we get started, the better for everyone.
That's so sad. That's really sad.
It is sad.
Genuinely
Don't worry
sad.
about Allison. We'll take good care of her.
And this time, there better not be any more Mrs. Randolphs.
No more mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know how you get different endings.
Yeah, this is the ending Giant Bomb got. Like, genuinely, this is the ending they got.
No,
this is absolutely
no.
like the real, true ending to the game. I'm pretty sure they got this.
Are you sure they didn't
Yes.
look this one up?
I'm pretty sure they got this, yes.
Because this does feel like the true ending. Did we really answer it so strangely that it didn't
I
give
don't
us
know.
this ending? That cop car is the wrong color blue.
Yeah.
It's like bright Sonic
Yeah, I
the
agree with the
Hedgehog
chat
blue.
that like this ending is significantly better than any other. This is the one they put all the effort into.
Hear that? I haven't heard that since I was a little boy.
Oh, the planet's heartbeat?
The Earth.
It's there. It's Earth's heartbeat.
Yeah, they actually wrote for this. That's good. That's good.
It was always a secret of mine that I wanted to share with Jody.
Wow.
Wow, they actually did write for this.
I wanted to tell her and I never did.
The game is better now.
The game is better.
The game is better.
I like the game slightly better now because those diary entries did play into this just a little bit.
Look at that. Look at that. It came back. The Earth has a heartbeat. Can you believe it? Crazy but true. Get in the car, you crazy shit. Get in here. Does this guy need to go to jail for this, though, honestly?
He killed a person.
He killed a person.
Yes,
but that
he should go to
person-
jail. He
but
killed them.
That person was psychologically torturing him. And I feel like he won't do it to anybody else. That's my thing.
He killed somebody.
He didn't do it. He's not going to do it to anybody else.
Uh-huh.
He will not do it to nobody else. Because he's just.
it just looped.
It restarted.
It looped.
It looped. Your turn to take.
He
the
killed
mouse.
somebody and he hid the body. Yes, he should go to jail.
Yes, but
just because you kill one person because they're really fucking with you,
he needs
in a psychological way, and then no one else is psychologically fucking with this guy. He's not going to plan to kill anybody else. No, he should go to jail.
Jail is not going to fix that problem. Is what I'm saying. He needs to go to
in an ideal world where jail is rehabilitation.
In an ideal world where jail is rehabilitation, sure, but. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. He needs help. He needs to go to a clinic. And I feel like he's not going to kill nobody else unless they psychologically torment him in the specific way that this crazy bitch, Catherine, psychologically tormented this guy. I feel like this is a very specific situation. I feel like, whom amongst us, let he who is without sin throw the first stone. Who amongst us would not kill somebody if they were put into this crazy situation?
I guess I agree with
this torturous bitch.
Like temporary insanity, yes, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a fucking bootlicker. It's just like when I see somebody kill somebody, it's just like...
He did kill a person, for sure. But in most of the scenarios, it seems like it was a crime of passion that was led to by torment. It wasn't like intentionally malicious. It was, oh my God, I'm losing my mind, sort of such. Or it was an accident and he buried the body because it's just like, oh, I've been driven to the brink. Or something. Garbage Day! Yeah, this does remind me of Garbage Day, gotta say.
What is this fan art?
We missed an ending from Mall Ghost. Oh, it's dog ending.
Oh, good. Yay.
Mall Ghost, that's so good. Thank you for the fan art! Brilliant.
Yeah, that is absolutely like the true ending.
Yeah, that feels...
It's way more meaty and substantial than any other ending in the game.
For sure. There's a lot more going on there.
John Hurt is in that one, so you know it's the real one.
Yeah, it must be the real one because John Hurt showed up.
Yeah.
In general, John Hurt freaking showed up. So... I think it's interesting that the game doesn't provide a way to view the other endings.
Yeah.
Once you've completed the game. I also think it's interesting that the game doesn't remind you to check the psych profile. We checked it like twice ever because...
It's easy to forget about.
It's so easy to forget. It's like lodged deep into some menus. Why are you going to seek that out all the time? No one's going to do that. You know? Well, that's Tender Loving Care.
That's Tender Loving Care. That's all of it.
I don't know how to wrap this up. It's just like, it feels...
I love the insane ending that is Catherine becoming their new daughter. That is so weird.
That is hilariously stupid.
That is so weird.
So dumb. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I don't know how to end this because I don't want to end it. This game was such a treat.
Yeah, I'm sad it's over. I was not looking forward to this last stream just because I didn't want the game to end.
Yeah. It really was an incredible treat to play this game, read all the things we could possibly read except for that one thing in the bathroom, which was boring. And the poems. We didn't read the poems.
A couple of poems.
But yeah, I guess that's all, folks. Damn.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe
we gotta play some more FMV games. People want us to play more FMV games.
I completely understand and agree with people. FMV games are a treasure. They are wonderful, and
yeah, somebody asked, by the way, sorry to interrupt you, are we gonna compile the fan art at the end of every VOD? I put the fan art.
Yep.
So it's probably playing right now. Maybe a little bit later, maybe a little bit sooner. I don't know. It depends how close we are to the ending here and how it times out. But I do that at the end of every VOD, video on demand.
Yeah, maybe a little break before we do the next full playthrough of an FMV game. But yeah, I really want to do another FMV game. It's so weird. It's like FMV games have been revived a little bit. There's still a couple made every year, but very few of them capture the same thing, even though most FMV games that are made these days are also made completely in earnest and aren't going for an ironic thing.
No, yeah.
I cannot think of a single new FMV game that was made in an ironic fashion.
And that's kind of funny, isn't it?
Out of all the FMV games I've played, probably the one that I would pair with all the incredible strange ones from the 90s is Contradiction.
I was going to say, Contradiction
a
was
game that
having...
is both schlocky and good.
Yeah, that game was having fun. It wasn't taking itself too seriously, like a lot of FMV games, modern FMV games, do take themselves very seriously.
Oh, there was Wavy Tube Man Chronicles. I haven't heard of that, actually.
I don't know what that is, but...
I have not heard of that
cool.
one.
Contradiction is cool. It's very likable. It's very schlocky in a good way. It's kind of like a B-movie detective thing.
It ends up being a little gripping, actually.
It's pretty gripping, and then they flub the ending. They really did fuck up the ending. It seems like they ran out of money at the last second.
Yeah, I guess Gunstringer would be the other like kind of parody thing, but I felt like Gunstringer kind of hit the tone it was going for because it was just going for like Mad Dog McCree light gun shooter stuff, but a little more ridiculous.
I know stay on the stream, but I have to pee again.
Wow.
I know. I'm sorry. Keep
Jesus.
talking. It's one of those days.
Okay, all right. Oh, we super know about Roundabout. I guess that was ironic, but it's also like actually funny and fun, that game. And yeah, it's, I don't know. Contradiction is there. There was that new, what was that game called? Tesla Effect or whatever? God, it was a continuation of an FMV game series from the 90s. What was that? Tesla Effect was like the subtitle for it. Yeah, Tex Murphy. I didn't play that. I think Void played a little bit of that for a stream a year or two ago or whenever it was and it came out, but she didn't like it. And yeah, I guess there is The Quiet Man that I have still yet to genuinely play Quiet Man for myself. I've only seen small bits from when Giant Bomb played the whole thing, mainly the Mom's Dead parkour part. That was super funny. But yeah, I should play through Quiet Man sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is like the so bad it's funny for sure.
So bad it's ridiculous.
Especially because like they had the super bizarre choice of like having actually recording the dialogue and writing dialogue for all the scenes, but then not letting you and then muting it because the character you play as is deaf. And like with other games that could be interesting, but it was not. And then they just patched the game a month later so that you could listen to dialogue later.
What's super stupid about that is that deaf people can read lips.
Yeah.
You know?
There should at least be subtitles. They know what people are saying, a lot of them.
It's so stupid. It's like imagining that deaf people have no idea what's going on around them. I'm sure a majority of deaf people are pretty decent at reading lips at least. Like, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
He talks during portions. It's not that the Quiet Man himself, the protagonist, can't do those things. It's just that the viewer, the player, doesn't get to be in on it.
Sophie in the chat says the version with dialogue is somehow more confusing than the one without.
Get out of town.
We have to play Quiet Man at some point. It goes on sale all the time.
It does because it's bad. No one liked it. It's stupid.
The Quiet Man.
Quiet Man. Maybe next time we'll play The Quiet Man. There's a lot of other things, so there's a jillion.
The next FMV game I personally want to play is Ripper.
I want to play Ripper really bad.
I want to play because it's got Christopher Walken in it. It's another FMV game with like a real movie star in it.
It's got Paul Giamatti in it too, doesn't it?
Paul Giamatti is in it too. I think, yeah.
He's somebody.
And and one other kind of like not super famous person, but a person who just appears in a lot of stuff is in it. Kind of like a B-list celebrity.
11th Hour is supposed to be good too. We were playing The Seventh Guest.
But it is so tedious to play.
It's really tedious to navigate, for the most part. And we got to a part where there's a Paul Quadruple S. Yeah, we actually played the Johnny Mnemonic FMV game
for
little bit,
for
yeah.
Dexter Life, but it is impossible to play because there's combat, and the combat is just FMV clips with no clear, that are essentially QTEs, but there's no button prompts, so you don't know what buttons to press.
You don't know where to go, where to do,
you have
what
to press
click.
one of the buttons on the number pad, but you have no idea which one it is, so it's complete guesswork. It's a nightmare to play.
We did play, I think, the Goosebumps FMV game Escape from Horrorland. Didn't we?
We played through the entire Goosebumps game.
Yeah, we played through the whole thing.
Because it had Jeff Goldblum as Dracula in it, and it was really funny.
It was cool as hell, and he could not talk with those teeth in his head. It was so funny.
Nope.
That game was great. But yeah, I like FMV games, and yeah, Johnny Mnemonic should have been better, because I like the movie a lot.
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic is the greatest live-action anime movie ever made, probably. Absolutely fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said they would recommend war games. Oh, do you mean the Sam Barlow Jam War Games, which I've already played, and it's on my motherfucking YouTube channel, and it's terrible, and I hate it.
Also, they said apparently because that game, they just, the actual
It's
FMV
streaming.
clips, it's streaming off a server, and the server is shut down, so you can't even play the game anymore, even if you buy it. That's incredible.
It never concluded because it didn't sell good enough. Yeah, more like board games. You're right, Malgos.
That reminds me that the
hilarious.
Before they made
Wegward says, "Why so serious? Respect the lulls."
Oh no!
I hate that game.
Before they made Control, Remedy made Quantum Break, and between each chapter of gameplay, there were a bunch of cutscenes were all live action TV shows essentially, and those, because there were so many of those, instead of like increasing the file size of the game, you just stream those parts. So that's gonna be fucking bizarre when all of a sudden it's like, oops, like
it's broken.
Half of the game's story is gone because you can't stream the cutscenes anymore.
What a stupid way to build your game.
I want to play Quantum Break someday, but it does not seem good, which is a shame.
Oh, right, the Rob Schneider FMV game Meister is mentioning, and his bits are probably not going to show up for a while because of all the subs getting filtered through still.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rob Schneider had that bad FMV game that I saw when I was looking through different gaming magazines. They have some very, very terrible advertisements for that game, claiming it's incredibly funny, starring funny man Rob Schneider. Great, yeah. That's it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So. There's a lot of bad FMV games out there. There was a Titanic FMV?
Yeah, I have it. I have it on GOG.
Oh my god. Wait, like not the movie, surely.
No, not the movie. It's
Oh, I have no mouth.
Titanic Adventure Out of Time.
Ooh, is it like an escape room?
It's like a point and click game.
Ooh. I want it to be like Danganronpa or 999.
So the thing is, when you're talking to people in this game,
I remember this. Yeah.
They took pictures of every person's mouth shape for every sound they make.
Yeah.
But because of that, the pictures of their mouths are moving really fast, way more than if they were actually talking for real.
Yeah.
And it looks really creepy.
Wild.
Yeah, and it's also a sequel to that weird Wild West FFV game we played on my stream a few years ago. Hard Drive, or whatever it was called.
That was awful, yeah.
I wanted to play more of that, but I forgot about it.
Pretty bad. Mystery of the Druids, we'd love to play, but it doesn't quite work.
The GOG version apparently works better and does not have the save game bug, which is why I bought it a second time on GOG.
There's Phantasmagoria 1, which is not that great compared to
Spycraft is
Phantasmagoria
kind of a funny game.
I don't know much about that.
I played through this game to completion once, but yeah.
Got a lot of decent games on here.
I have some okay games on here. One day I'm actually going to genuinely play Fallout and Fallout 2.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
No,
I will.
You're not gonna do it, no.
I played enough of Another World to go like, I get why this game is cool, and then I stopped playing it because it's not fun to play these days.
What's funny about Phantasmagoria 1 is I think most of the game is like strangely dull.
Yeah, the Phantasmagoria one is kind of dull.
Not creepy. And then at the very last, like, half hour of it, all of a sudden there's tons of death scenes with gore, and you're just like, that's what I'm talking about!
Yeah, they save it all for the end in the first game.
Adamant Archvile says if you want to get Fallout 1 and 2 working, hit them up.
Okay.
Because apparently it's hard to get working.
I've played them before, just like bare bones, but I'm sure that there's mods that make them run better.
Police SWAT 1 and 2 have the same cover.
They have the same art. Oh, these are FMV games.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, that guy is really arcing that eyebrow.
Yep. Slice pie.
I really do need to check out Jen and Pete's playthrough of Phantasmagoria 1. I bet that's hilarious. They're both so effortlessly funny, those people. I love them so dearly. And to get back into their stuff. They've been gone for a little while and I'm out of the habit of watching their things. Puzzle Agent 2, I love the Puzzle Agent games.
Oh, Toonstruck though.
Oh no, get out of here.
Oh no.
No, that's a bad FMV game. You didn't even play it, did you?
I haven't even seen your entire playthrough of that game.
We gotta play this, both of us.
Oh,
it's a nightmare. That game is a nightmare. It was me and Tomato Grandpa playing that and hating every second of it. It was a mess.
Scratches is kind of a cool FMV point-and-click horror game until the very end where, like, it would have a cool reveal, except the cool reveal was done with really fucking shitty, even by 90s standard CG graphics that kind of deflate the whole reveal. Also, I think this game is racist, maybe, but it's been a long time since I played it, so I don't remember if it really actually is. It has to do with African curses.
Oh, no.
Because whoever owned the house previously, or the person you were playing as, collected, like, tribal masks and stuff from African tribes, and it seems very tone-deaf and racist.
Oops.
And it's like, oh, is my whole house cursed because of these masks and stuff?
Bobinator says, if you guys go for Corpse Killer, go for the Saturn version.
Huh.
It's more playable.
All right.
They say. I do so enjoy making butter. Thank you, Sophie Iba. I mean, it's true that most FMV stuff is, if it's not racist or sexist, you're probably you're lucking out.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, because the FMV craze happened in the 90s, and the 90s was incredibly sexist and racist, so if it ain't one of those things, you really...
Super lucky.
You got away with something there, honestly. Yeah, Corpse Killers, apparently, is very, very... racist and sexist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bad Mojo is an FMV game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry I interrupted it.
I had to shush him.
I hate being shushed.
I didn't shush you. I put my hand to my mouth.
I know. It's just a thing that when people do, regardless of who it is, I get upset.
I know.
And I don't know why.
And I gotta say, you gotta get over it.
No.
No. Oh my god, another person? What the hecky? It's Oh My Stay. Rob Schneider, I played the demo. It was great when I was 10. Oh man. Thank you, Oh My Stay. Thank you, Sophie Iva. Man. What a thrill to play FMV games and to be urged to play more. Goodness. Bad Mojo. I wouldn't be against playing Bad Mojo because I consider that game a little bit fucking cool.
Yeah, we played it for like an hour on Extra Life and we actually kind of liked it.
Yeah.
You kind of need a walkthrough though.
You do though.
Just because it's hard to figure out what you're supposed to do next or where you're supposed to go.
It's just, you know, the 90s... when they made adventure games or puzzle games, it was very much like, oh, you need a walkthrough to get through this. Like, that was just kind of like accepted.
Yeah.
Sort of. Because, you know, the internet wasn't around. You couldn't talk to your friends easily the way we do now with texting and stuff like that. You have to call somebody on their phone and be like, hey, if you beat this level, what do you do? You know, so it was just like kind of an accepted format to just buy a game and buy the guide with the game in case you got stuck.
Yeah.
which is like considered cowardly and cheating these days, but it was made hard on purpose so that you had to get stumped occasionally and resort to the guide. That way it sold the guide along with the game. So it was like, double money, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, there's a movie called Upgrade that has the dude from the Sam Barlow game, the one I used in the donation screen for $5. Oh, I think, I'm not sure. There was a horror movie I briefly started watching. It looked like a social horror movie about like a dinner or something like that was going to go awry.
Oh yeah,
and
it was boring as fuck, right?
It was boring as fuck in the first 10 minutes, and then I realized, oh my god, it's that guy I hate from Telling Lies.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't watch his face anymore. I hate his face.
Yeah.
I cannot look at him. I feel bad. He's probably a good actor, but I just can't. He's been ruined by this game. I don't wish him ill. It's just I can't look at his face. I've seen too much of his face.
Yeah.
I associate it with bad times, and that's me, not him, but I really do feel bad about that. It might be a good movie. I don't know. It seemed boring, though. Gotta say. Whatever that movie was.
Yeah, we watched like the first 20 minutes, and it was not grabbing us at all.
It was...
So we just dumped it.
A car ride, and he might have hit a deer.
No, you're thinking of Get Out.
No, he hit an animal.
Did he?
Yeah, he hit an animal on the road, and he had to shoot it with a gun he had in his car.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah. It's like a bad Get Out.
Yeah.
I don't know what movie it is. Could have been better. I don't know. But whatever. Let's end this podcast.
Yeah.
About things we ought to stream or not. Let's say we're on the fence about all of them. They all have the potential to happen because FMV games are fabulous and strange. Sorry for the long outro there. But thanks for watching.
Thank you.
On YouTube, all you YouTube people. And thank you for hanging out in the stream and the chat.
Thanks.
Everybody was so funny. Enjoy the fan art, etc. I really appreciate it. So many subs, so many gifts, so many little donations and stuff. What a fun time.
Yeah, thanks for watching us play through this whole ridiculous game.
And remember, the Shame Boy cannot be killed, cannot be smothered, cannot be reasoned with.
It's true.
Cannot be bargained with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it will not stop. Ever.